With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, repairing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because this code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight our sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. You're snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if bad fun, a child can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a bike, pretending they're from bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife, while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't act as a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teacher's nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP. Shut the fucking arsehole. Bastard. Right as soon as I fucking begin my own fucking arsehole. I swear, sometimes I do believe you guys when you say that Phil watches the bingo shit and knows what the fuck is happening. Let me fucking try that again without the crappy fucking music interrupting us. Hi guys, welcome to DSP Bingo, King Jad here. I do hope you're all doing well. Today is Monday the 20th of March 2023. Phil is, as you can see, live, somehow alive, and still, just turned up to stream like 5 minutes late as usual. When you're consistently late, I guess it's strange, he's always consistently late, usually it's bizarre. But yeah, as you can see, Phil's there. He went back down to 375 members. Every time Phil thinks he's going up in members, he goes back down again. The members goal is set in place already, 380. I have removed points at text. There's only 116 different possibilities now for the bingo cards because points at text has been removed because Phil no longer seems to point at the text on the screen. It has served us well, it has served us very well, but I think it was time to get rid of it. And if we need to fucking, look at the options on the card, it's been a while since we've looked at the whole card anyway, so yeah. Beavis Jones is asking, is Kiwi Farms down? You would need to use a VPN to access it. You can't access it normally, a VPN is required to get into Kiwi Farms right now, so I tried it earlier on as well and I couldn't get in. Something I just came across earlier on, Meth Bear has provided an update on Phil's wild claim that Kat had a restraining order, and it turns out that Meth Bear can confirm Kat did have a personal protection order against her ex in Michigan from 2017 to 2018, I believe. That was a typo there, 22, well no wait, actually I assume that's actually genuine, where the protection order serves for that long. From 2017 to 2108. Because it wouldn't just be like a fucking 1 year thing, would it? It'd be like an actual fucking, length of time. But, yeah, so they call me DSP. This is Meth Bear's words. DSP, the eunuch cuck, put his wife on blast to save his pathetic ass at the end of his Side Scrollers Pod interview. Husband of the year. Keep in mind, Meth Bear was only able to find out because he is a lawyer. Like, not just anyone could have fucking went through the certain channels that Meth Bear did. He has a certain kind of connections and the credentials to essentially look up this kind of thing. You know what I mean? So people at Mirror Museum is asking, where did you come across this information? I called the circuit court where she lived in Michigan. Personal protection cases aren't available online. I don't know if anyone can just do that. I think it might have something, but Meth Bear, he knows how to go about it. That's what I'm saying, Meth Bear's profession. He is a lawyer by profession. As you can see there, what it says, he represents domestic violence victims. This is infuriating. He lacks a soul. There's no humanity in that husk. So he can. Meth Bear does this as a profession. This is his livelihood, where he fucking does this on a daily basis. He's a lawyer, and he represents domestic violence victims. So Phil just randomly thrown out there as if it was some sort of kind of gotcha thing, as a shot against detractors. It was such a weird fucking thing, but this will be update anyway from Meth Bear. He has finished, chasing up, and he's able to confirm that Kat did indeed have a personal protection order against her ex in Michigan from 2017 onwards. So, make of that what you will, and make of Phil just randomly thrown out there as if it's some sort of strange thing to use in a debate against detractors. Like, I don't know, it's just... That interview was a goddamn dumpster fire, that's for damn sure. But yeah, Phil's happy, he's fucking back. First time, so finally today we get a full day of gaming. First time this streaming week. What else is to say? We're about to finish Wo Long, so it's all good. I've toughed through it. Toughed through it, I guess the fucking money helps. Toughing through all the money. I was saying that, Phil didn't get a lot of money yesterday. Phil only got $51 in tips yesterday. And he only had one stream as well, so it was a very poorly performing stream for poor little Philly Burnell. In fact, it was his most unsuccessful streaming day, in a long time. When's the last time he got less than $51 on a stream? For a whole day, even for a whole day. I know he only streamed once, to be fair. He only streamed one fucking day. He skipped the night stream for personal reasons, like doing taxes or whatever push, but I don't even know if there's any day on record where he had a day as poor as $51 only. Which I am struggling to fucking come across it. Yeah, he's never had a day that's been as poor as that for him ever. So yeah, only one stream he had yesterday, but as I said, it was a very poorly performing stream where he only got $51. There's no other days on record which was as poor as that for him. Anything that comes close was like sometimes 2 streams, so part of the reason why it was such a poor day for him because he only streamed one time. But he said the previous successful days, so these are successful days here. Look at this. Almost $300 this first day, almost $200 every 2 days. So that was a kind of nice wee safety net for him. Phil, in 4 days so far, has gotten $720 in tips. In 4 days of just rambling incoherently and playing games poorly. So, there you go. He's still having a good week, essentially. Although, if it goes as slow today, as it did yesterday, he might be calling into question whether he should try and finish the game or not. Silent Weapons says that the only court case that's public is Kat getting evicted from her apartment in 2013. So then we got this confirmation there from Silent Weapons anyway. No normal person could have fucking found out what Meth Bear found out. No. So Meth Bear essentially relied on his credentials as a lawyer, and his expertise as a lawyer and his connections in that kind of regard to chase this information up. No one could just have done that by their own volition. Me or you couldn't have done that because information would have been restricted for us in some capacity, I believe. But Meth Bear literally had to fucking go around the normal fucking... It feels like just Google it. It feels like, Google it, guys. You'll fucking see. Nobody could just fucking Googled it. I mean, it's just... And he's still... Imagine using your wife as that fucking kind of way to... As some sort of fucking strange... What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with Phil, man? There's something wrong with that person. Jesus Christ, then. But yeah... I think people were suspecting that Phil would fucking use it as him trying to save some poor fucking victim and give him a better fucking life. But I'd say it's debatable whether Kat's life is, great right now because, nobody fucking sees sight of her or whatever. I mean, she's like some sort of fucking, we're always questioning whether she's even fucking alive because no one fucking ever hears from her or sees from her. It's like she has no fucking presence anywhere on the internet or anywhere else for that fucking matter. So it's one of those things, it's like, is she okay? No one fucking knows because we don't fucking hear from her, for fuck's sake. So, fuck it. Who knows? Anyway, let's just get on with the bingo. Let's just get to the bingo side of things and let's spin this bastard wheel. Update? Oh, looks like update. There we go. Fantastic stuff. And Prophet says, well, it's Phil's hero complex, and now can we believe anything Superman said? That's a very good point about Superman. It's just one of those things where there's always going to be some question marks over things that Superman said initially. And because obviously it's just a case of, he said, she said, or whatever, But yeah, the fact that we know this now about Superman brings into question the legitimacy of those initial claims because I can't mind who it was that interviewed Superman, but someone did talk to him and get there's a few question answers sort of thing, and that was kind of that. But fuck it, who knows? Francisco says if Phil had a problem with that, he would have said so before. This is just a new spin. Oh, possibly so. Anyway, update was the word. Let's just get a bingo card sorted, then we can have a wee believer. Update. We need a number between 1 and 206. The first number in chat I see, which contains a number 4, will be the card I pick for today's bingo shenanigans. 144 from Heather Pugh was the first number in chat I saw, which contained number 4 for update, so let's get all the way to card number 144. We're a long way to go. And we're there. Go. Well, yeah, Francesco says I see 6. 6 was the first number, but I wanted a number 4. It needed to involve a number 4. So Sosuke was the first person to post a number in chat when I asked, but I wanted, you know, a number 4 involved, just to try and stop people to try and get in there early and sneak it. Some of you guys are sneaky bastards trying to get ahead of the number game to pick a card. So right now, all the responsibility of the card falls on Heather's shoulders. So if the card doesn't win, we can blame Heather. No pressure, Heather, but we're all fucking going, you know, looking at you if this card fails for us. But no pressure whatsoever. So the card is as follows on the right hand side. Phil to say update, him taking a drink, him saying positive, no exaggeration, and schedule. Then it's him saying alright, him doing siege mode. What is siege mode? It's when he folds his arm and he talks to the camera. Him slapping his leg, him saying detractors or trolls, and him saying content. The third Joe is Phil saying likes, him getting at least $15+ in tips, him snorting, him saying wow, and him saying excited. The fourth row is Phil saying in fact. Defense mode. Now what is defense mode? It's Phil trying to fucking justify him being a piece of shit for some reason, you know what I mean? Like, I had to do this because X reason. So there you go. Then I got Phil saying hate to say it, and Q&A, and the final row is Phil saying interesting, him burping, him saying disgusting, example, and business. Now, if you missed yesterday's bingo, Phil has now started muting himself whenever he can when he burps, coughs, or snorts during the podcast. He doesn't catch it all the time, but he does actually seem to catch it a fair few times. So sometimes we are left guessing, was that a snort, was it a burp, was it only 1 or 2, and so on and so on. I actually find it more annoying. Like, I appreciate he's trying his best to fucking not annoy his audience with those noises. But from a bingo perspective, it's kind of annoying. Yes, muted snorts absolutely count. As the old saying goes, a snort is a snort and all that. Of course it fucking counts. I ain't skipping that shit, why the fuck would I? Christ, but yeah, I'm just saving the card, there we fucking go. A snort is a snort and all that. How about change it to how many mutes per stream? I'll tell you what, we'll have to wait and see if he persists with the muting, okay? Because, for all we know, Phil's going to just fucking give up like a bad habit. Like, Phil sometimes fucking gives up on these things very fucking quickly. Extraordinarily fucking quickly. But, if it's just too much fucking effort for him or too much fucking work, he just fucking forgets altogether. So, we'll have to wait and see. But if it's a consistent thing that happens, if he spends a whole month, for example, still muting himself, I think we can then say, okay, we might replace either snorts or burps with a mute counter instead. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, the cards can say fantastic stuff, I can close that, and Phil's not live yet. My back hurts after last night, sucks, what the fuck did he use? Why should his back be hurting him? He sat on his arse doing taxes. I don't understand why his back should be hurting him, for fuck's sake. Anyway, fuck it. Anyway, I'm going to set up the game right now. I'm going to set the card up and I'll briefly run through the rules in case anyone's brand new. So in case people are new to the bingo streams, first of all, welcome to the bingo streams. I am King Jad. As you might be able to tell, I'm Scottish. I do try my best to be comprehensible, but sometimes my accent can be quite hard to understand for some people. So I'll do my best though to be understood. You know, so there you go. But sometimes I just fucking ramble on and on, people just fucking enjoy the noise. Even if people don't understand what I'm saying, sometimes they still seem to enjoy it, so it fucking works. So, anyway, welcome to bingo. If we get 25 snorts from DSP before he starts recording for gameplay, that is a free space. If we get 10 burps from DSP before he starts recording for gameplay, that is also a free space. If we get 100 likes on this stream before recording for gameplay, that's a free space. And if Phil gets 100 likes and blows bubbles for his audience before recording for gameplay, that is a free space. So fantastic fucking stuff indeed. You know what I mean? That's the rules. If we get 25 out of 25, one of you guys can win a prize on the girl bingo card. And speaking of which, let me actually just give me a second here, guys. Give me 2 seconds here. I actually forgot to do something until very recently, and like I remembered, and I thought, oh shit, I need to fucking do that, so give me a second here, let me find it. Piece of piece, there you go, so... okay, two seconds guys. So, full disclosure, we have had a couple of bingo winnings lately, okay? But nobody's claimed the prizes when we spun the wheel. Nobody claimed the prizes. And so, as agreed, so $25 for the first time I think it was a few weeks ago. That was the one with Tenshi, Heenan Nawa and Solomon. You know, we spun the wheel 3 times, and those 2 names fucking popped out, and neither of them came forward. So $25 for that one. And Shallow Sparkle never came forward either, so $25 for that as well. So combined it's $50, there we go. So Angels, Jasper's Angels, the charity fundraiser, just also raising funds for Best Friends Animal Welfare Organisation. That's extra money went to them, so that's as agreed. You know what I mean? Nobody claimed the prize. Nobody came forward to claim the prize. Shallow, are you kidding me? I made a community post and everything saying, Shallow Sparkle, please come forward. And nobody fucking... what? Shallow, what? For fuck's sake, Shallow. I made a community post asking you to come forward. Like, I mean, I'll show you. Like, when it happened as well. Like, I was like, hey, I was like, you know, this shit here. I was like, whoever Shallow Sparkle is, you got a week to let me know how you want your prize. I asked. What more can I do? I didn't know. For fuck's sake, man. That's just... I mean, jeez. I mean, what that did a situation. I've already given them money. I'm not going to fucking take money for fuck's sake, I don't know. I feel a bit bad now, to be honest. I feel a bit bad. I mean, I'm sorry, Shallow. I feel bad. If I'd known, I would have fucking... This is one of the drawbacks about doing, like, having a list of names saved, you know? Because some people change their names sometimes, you know? It's... But I don't want to fucking just stick to people that were here live at the time, because not everyone's still here at the end of a bingo stream to pick a winner. So some people like Dashi, for example, can never usually stay for a whole stream. So it'd be unfair to fucking just exclude their name if they weren't here at the very end, because a lot of people are here at the start but not at the end. This is why I have a big ass list of people as potential winners. But yeah, I mean, Charles says I'll win another one. Nah, as long as your fucking name's right. Let me just make sure I update the name so I'll remove the sparkle from it so it doesn't confuse me. Because actually I might have removed you already as Shall Sparkle. No, I didn't. Okay, so right, so there you are. I'm gonna save that. So what about Solomon? Did I remove him yet? I did. Okay, I removed the other 2 because I didn't come forward and claim. But your name's still there. So there you go. Fuck me. Toxpoint says it's been 7 days. Still has another couple of hours. I mean, that's actually a good fucking point, actually. You got a week to let me know, and I think I posted this at the end of the previous bingo on Monday. Was it Monday? Was it actually fucking Monday? I fucking posted this. Hold on. Shit. You know what? Shallow. Email me after bingo, and I'll get you a prize. Okay. I think that's the first way. Shallow. So my email address is kingjadvcmp@gmail.com. So Shallow, email me after bingo. Tell me how you want your prize. Fuck it. I feel a bit unfair. Fuck it. You know. So you know what? If you want it PayPal, if you want a voucher for Amazon or whatever, just let me know how you want your prize. But you get a prize. It's actually a very good fucking point. I said I'd give it a week. It's actually not technically been a week. I got ahead of myself. So Shallow has let me know in time. So there you go. Email after bingo, we'll get something sorted out. Okay. I think it's the fairest way to do it. Ah, shit. Damn it. I was distracted. Okay, that's... Okay, so... Yeah, okay. Now we've got all that sorted into the way, okay? Name me a drama with that stuff. Okay, fuck it, okay. Alright. So, on with the fucking bingo. Phil has begun, as you can fucking see. You know, he's fucking... The dumbass fucking... His wee intro's fucking played, not shit. So... Lost my fucking train of thought. So yeah, guys, tag me in chat in case I miss anything on the card. I don't try my things on the card, just do sometimes because I'm a stupid bastard, that is what it is. But yeah. 25 out of 25, one of you guys win a prize just like Shallow. Fingers crossed, here we fucking go.
Money, yeah, money, oh, money.
Thank you very much for Train for Super Chat. It says, Scammer Jad strikes again. Fuck. I'm not a scammer. I fucking said I've given... Basically, the way it works out is that the charity got extra money and Shallow still gets a prize just in the nick of time. But, Jesus, man. You bastards need to stop changing your fucking names. It's so confusing. Man, I save a list of bingo people. And, like, by the way, I'm now fucking this so-and-so 123 instead of fucking so-and-so 321. Why do you change your name? Just keep your name, same fucking name. But, Jesus. Oh, man. That is the most. I like it when we win a bingo, but trying to fucking get the winner decided is so. I just wish there was an easier way to pick a winner for bingos. You know what I mean? For one of you guys to just have a battle royale between the fucking you fuckers and just I don't know. I wish there was an easier way, but fuck it. We got it sorted in the end. Shallow fucking emailed me after the bingo, whatever, and we can sort a prize out behind the scenes. What I mean, so they can tell me how they want the prize. But thank you very much, Train, for Super Chat. I am not a scammer. I'm a very nice man. Sometimes.
Good morning, everybody. Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. How is everyone doing? Guess what? Finally, yes, finally, after an entire week so far of chaos, of weirdness, today we get back to normalcy. I'm very happy about this, okay? Today is actually Monday the 20th of March 2023, and today finally we get to do a full day of gameplay streaming, which is what you know I love. It's my pride and joy of what I like to do on the internet, is playing a variety of games and interacting with all of you while I do it, having a good time, right? And I'm just so happy that now finally, after this craziness of this last week, it's all over.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Psycho Dan for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. I caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the bingo card looking for a fucking leg slap. I caught me off guard, so I wasn't prepared to make Phil dance. But yeah, Phil slapped his leg there. I was just trying to take it off the card. I have now found it. Good stuff. So good early start to bingo. It's always nice to get a couple of things ticked off early on. But let's see if Phil remembered to fucking mute himself for all these goddamn snorts of his.
Playing a variety of games and interacting with all of you while I do it, having a good time, right? And I'm just so happy that now finally, after this craziness of this last week, it's all over and we can get back to normalcy, right? You know, whether it was weird stuff going on with podcast drama, or then on top of that, me having to take a stream off to do behind the scenes stuff for the business. You know, it throws a monkey wrench into the normalcy around here. People tell me all the time the reason that we really enjoy watching you consistently is because you are so consistent. You've got this schedule, right, that you work on. And it's like every day you kind of do the same thing. You know, we know that there's a podcast in the morning, a big gameplay stream right after that, and then there's a second gameplay stream at night that's usually a little bit more chill vibes, except in the cases where you're doing like multiplayer stuff. Now in this case, you know, that hasn't been the case at all. This entire week has been completely different. And I want to say thank you so much, all right, to those of you who did bear with it, okay? Because this was, like, literally Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day was weird. Now we're going to get back to normal stuff. And the good news is, this is the right time to get back to normal stuff. We've got the conclusion of Wolong, the start of Metroid Prime Remastered. And in addition to all of that, we got a brand new Resident Evil 4 remake coming out this Friday. That's going to be very, very exciting. I can't wait for that. And then on top of that, we got a special React event coming up this weekend. So if ever there was a time to, like, jump back into the regular schedule of everything, now is definitely the time, all right? And I'm happy that we're not going to have any more things derailing us, pulling us in any other direction. Fair enough? So thanks to the viewers, the fans, you guys who are with me no matter what, and have been annoyed these past, 3-4 days. I hear you. I have been too. Let me tell you. Stress.
What do you mean you were fucking annoyed? It was your fucking idea to fucking do the show. It was your idea to do the interview. It was your idea to go ahead with the fucking interview. Look at this fucking perpetual fucking victim complex that fucking Phil has is just so fucking infuriating. It's so... It fucking really grinds my fucking gears to it. I mean, I don't fucking mean... It sounds fucking cheesy just saying grind my gears. I know Family Guy, but still. The only thing, So, Craig decided early on after seeing the fucking backlash to fucking announcing that Phil was going to be on their show to change the format. This was not some fucking arbitrary and random decision that Phil only found out about moments before the interview happened. He fully agreed up front to do this fucking show with side-scrollers. Even though he knew the format had entirely fucking changed, he agreed to fucking do it. Phil was not ambushed, but in the fucking slightest here. You know, he just... So Craig asked him, just want to go ahead with it. I've changed the idea, I've changed the format, I'm going to take questions from people. And he's like, yeah, go for it. Ask me anything. He also said that on stream as well, ask me anything. I don't mind, I'm happy to fucking stay. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, it's a perpetual fucking victim complex, man. It's unreal. And it's just... It's fucking like, no one in his den-headed audience seems to fucking want to call him out, and it's fucking... It's Jesus Christ, man. But, yeah, I don't know if anyone else was watching Side Scroller today, by the way. I went and caught some of the Side Scroller stream. It was okay, to be fair, you know. They didn't really mention Phil much at all, from what I've seen of it. It was just, they were talking about collectibles, they were talking about other random stuff, they were talking about, you know, this and that gaming stuff. They seem to be happy enough to move on from DSP stuff, unless someone else brings it up themselves in a super chat or something. They don't bother their arse to bring it up. And it's Phil. Phil's the one that's still going on about it. As you can see from this podcast, he's the one that decided, you know, the drama I've had the last 4 days. Phil, you're happy to accept the fucking last 4 days. You brought it on yourself, you dumb bastard. You gave such a terrible fucking interview. You made such a terrible impression on essentially, you know, people that were mainly strangers to you. Craig wasn't exactly a stranger to you. He knew you from before, and arguably he was probably more leaning towards you on your side than not. But fucking Adam didn't know you. And the fucking other people on the show, like Trev and Bar and Babs or whatever, they didn't fucking know you. And the impression you made in all of them was a fucking terrible one. With your answers, with the way you conducted yourself, with how you fucking tried to spin how you being a racist piece of shit was not you being racist, but other people being racist for thinking it was racist. Things like that is nonsensical.
Ridiculous, right? You just want to get back.
Meth Bear, no pal. I covered your tweet. Yeah. I seen someone in chat mention you found out, and I showed the tweet, so yeah, Meth Bear. Cheers, man. There's Meth Bear in chat just saying I found Cat had a restraining order against Superman. This one confused. Is it really like some sort of kind of strange like 90-year thing? Is this like 90 years, or is my maths broken? Or 99 year, or 90 or 89 year? Just a number. 2,108. Is that the? I mean, why this number? This number is just confusing the crowd. I mean, I know it's not relevant in the grand scheme of things. At first, I thought it was a Meth Bear typo, but it's just. I mean, I assume it's real. Oh, it's a typo. Oh, so but it's a typo, but it's not your typo. It's whoever. Fuck no, I guess it doesn't matter. So it was a 1 year restraining order then. So it was 2018. I know it's. I don't know. By fact of the matter, so yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying before, this was not available through any easy means. Like, you had to fucking go through certain procedures. You've got the expertise, you're a lawyer yourself, Meth Bear, you know what I mean? So you fucking know this kind of stuff anyway. And you had to go through a certain procedure. You can't just Google it. You can't just fucking Google Cat restraining order. Nobody could have fucking done that. You had to call certain people in certain, you know, using your own credentials, I imagine, as well, to find this information out. So Phil was just fucking challenging detractors. Yeah, Google it, you fucking find this shit out. Nobody fucking talked about it. Nobody could have found out unless you're a fucking lawyer, essentially. At least that's the impression I fucking got. That weapon says soon we'll have a court leak, so who knows? Who fucking knows? But yeah, shout out to Meth Bear for going above and beyond to fucking find this out, you know what I mean? And yeah, as I said, you know, I represent, you know, Meth Bear, he represents domestic violence victims as a lawyer himself, and he found it so infuriating. Phil lacks a soul, there's no humanity in that husk. I mean, truer words never been said. He is I sometimes think, is Phil redeemable in any way? Is it possible for Phil to be redeemable? And yeah, he just keeps giving us fucking more and more examples of him not being redeemable. It's like he tries his best to fucking come across as a fucking cunt. But I don't know. Anyway, yeah, shout out to Meth Bear for doing the research for that, you know what I mean? I do appreciate, you know, finding out what, you know, the truth of the situation in that regard, you know what I mean? It's so, why would Phil share it? I still don't understand why Phil. He went from saying, I need to protect my family, don't talk about my family, no questions about fucking my family, and then he drops that on the fucking interview. This is some sort of fucking strange attack on detractors. Why didn't they fucking Google that? It's like, it didn't. Oh my, Jesus Christ, man. It hurts my head. War Dog says, of course we will see that. He'll complain that detractors hunted for it. Yeah, I mean... yeah, he went from challenging detractors to find out to then he'll probably put you bitching whine about detractors on Earth, not. So, fuck knows, man. But yeah, it hurts my tiny brain. I know it does. Mind you, Phil seems to find it easy to fucking hurt my brain these days. I'm half tempted to try and find it, actually. Give me a second. I mean, I'm curious. I mean, I want to see what Phil exactly said. I can't even mind. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Sorry, thank you very much, Black Mage, for the super chat. It says, just got here, Subaru man really is a woman beater. Meth Bear is able to confirm that Kat to get a personal protection order against her ex in Michigan from 2017 to 2018. This is probably a typo. Phil, the eunuch cuck, this is Meth Bear talking, put his wife on blast to save his pathetic ass at the end of his Side Scrollers podcast interview, Husband of the Year. And that's what I was going to do. I was going to go right back to Side Scrollers at that interview and see for myself, you know, how Phil phrased it.
I know.
Because it happened like near the fucking end.
Okay. Is there anything else, like, you know, I don't know. It's very rarely do you have an opportunity to kind of interact with.
Did he used to be on the Howard Stern show? It's
It's a Gundam thing. So after that,
it's something that I would consider dabbling in the future. The thing is,
Okay. I was going to say a new show idea. The
internet, so I couldn't react to it.
I mean, can't mind when it happened on this. That's the thing. And I don't think a transcript's available either, is it? Oh my god, there is a transcript. There is actually a fucking transcript for this 5-hour fucking. Oh my fucking god. Restraining. There we go. Found it. Thank fuck for transcripts. There's like fucking 4 different. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I'll just get the whole context here.
The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. Alright? Gotcha. I love it.
Okay, here we go.
Haven't addressed today.
Oh my gosh. You know,
well, the first thing you just said was that groom and shit. Like, is that what's up with that? Because I don't like it.
It's blatantly false. It's my ex I met. She contacted me. I never contacted her. She contacted me via YouTube DMs when they were a thing. That's how long ago this was, over a decade ago. She was an adult, a legal adult. We spoke for months before we ever started dating. People say I met her when she was like 16 and I groomed her for years. I never even spoke to her until after she was 18. It's a complete and bold-faced lie. Okay? Another thing. I'm sorry that I have to bring this up, but I talked with my wife about it. I want to get this out in the open. People say that I'm some kind of a horrible woman abuser, and basically I groom these women and I bring them into my, it's my personal life. My wife and I met online, casually talking for a few months before we ever started dating or anything like that. Okay. Basically she was in a really bad place in her life, an abusive relationship. She got out of that relationship, and once she did, then we started talking a little bit more romantically, and then things pursued. People made stuff up and said that I basically stole her from her ex and that he's a victim. It's funny because when you look on the internet, they will find all this public information about me and my personal life. They'll find my bankruptcy. They'll find all these statements. Did you ever find the restraining order that she had against her ex?
I mean, that wasn't public information, or was it, Phil? That's the whole point. Those evil mentally ill detractors will find all this public information. Yeah, if it's public information, we're going to fucking find it. Meth Bear had to fucking jump through goddamn hoops to fucking find out the cat shit, the restraining order shit. He had to jump through goddamn hoops to verify this fucking shit.
He was hitting her?
Sorry, I don't mind it just for the full context, sorry.
About me and my personal life. They'll find my bankruptcy. They'll find all these statements. Did you ever find the restraining order that she had against her ex because he was hitting her? Right? But, make him look like a good guy on the internet, right?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. None of us fucking praise Subaru Man as being a good guy. I've always mocked the guy for being a cuck. Phil cucked him. That's how I've always fucking approached it. And I've not fucking felt sorry for him.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Black Mage Super Chat. It says, if you have to argue she was a legal adult every time, she's too young. That's a very good fucking point. Plus, she was, as I'm saying, they were both Phil's fans. You should never do this with your fucking fans. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's always a bad idea, in my opinion. To fucking, I've never fucking liked the idea of someone who is a kind of massive fan of you or whatever to fucking then get that personal. I mean, it feels like you're exploiting that fan, doesn't it? Rather than just fucking, I don't know. It feels cheap to me. It feels fucking weird. I don't know. It's just, it's confused. It's definitely a little weird. Put it that way. But yeah, that's what Phil said at the time about the fucking restraining order thing, and he just dropped it out of the fucking blue. Is there anything you want to say, Phil, when he fucking starts off with saying, I'm not a groomer. I don't groom women. And he talks about the fucking restraining order shit. What the fuck? See, that's what Phil said at the fucking time about that. So yeah. Where's your snort counter? Right here. We've had no snorts or burp shit.
You know, stress, ridiculous, right? You just want to get back into the regular swing of things, and today we're doing that for sure. All right, and I'm happy to be doing that with you guys today live here on a podcast where we're going to have a lot of fun talking a little bit about news, but we'll probably do a lot of Q&A and just kind of chilling. And then, of course, Wolong. We might even finish Wolong Fallen Dynasty today. If you're not aware, yesterday I actually did a really good run. I beat 2 entire story-based stages yesterday on the first stream. Excuse me. And when
I'm being asked what's the difference between defense mode and siege mode. Siege mode is a particular action, so when Phil folds his arms and crosses his arms, that is siege mode. Defense mode is Phil basically fucking trying to justify why he had to fucking do something. In fact, I could argue I could take defense mode now. Phil's trying to fucking explain to his audience, finally we've got a fucking normal day. I've hated the last 4 days, but we fucking had to get through it. The fucking Thursday was an interview. Friday, Phil derailed himself to fucking talk about the fucking Aftermath thing that Side Scroll did. Saturday was some React day, and Sunday Phil couldn't do a full stream because he had to take Sunday off. You know, it wasn't a full day's worth of streaming. So Phil's trying to fucking justify, and we finally can get back to fucking normal. But it was his fucking decision to do that. In fact, I'm going to take defense modes. In my opinion, he's fucking trying to justify why they've not had a fucking normal full day of streaming. So defense mode, I think, is, you know, good enough to get ticked, because Phil's trying to fucking explain that. Also, Cat must be working today. The door is open. Look, guys, the door is open. This is the fucking bit. The door into the office is open. So Jasper might fucking come in and Phil can monetize the shit of that cat some more.
I did, people are like, yeah, there's only 2 left. There's 2 story stages left, and then there's like a finale where I guess there's a gauntlet of bosses at the end of the game, and that's it. So we're right there. Like, we're right there to finish. And it's funny because, you know, a lot of people were saying to me, oh, you need to do all these side content to beat the game. It's not true at all. You want to know how many side missions I've done in the game? 2. You want to know when they were? The beginning of the game.
We have our first bingo of the game already from the right-hand side. That's a strong right-hand side of this fucking card. So yeah, first bingo of the game already. We've only had 8 things so far. I say only had 8 things so far. We are a third of the way there, technically, aren't we? Well, that's not actually, that's like 2. No. Well, yeah, kinda. 25 squares.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Francisco Ramos Mejia for the super chat. I never know if I'm saying your name right. If I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. But in my defence, I think I'm saying it nice. I might be completely inaccurate, but I think it sounds kind of nice the way I say it. But thank you, Francesco, anyway, for the super chat. It says, him reviewing this makes me feel like he took advantage of her in a vulnerable situation. It's him confirming and bragging about that. Scumbag. That's an interesting way to put it, and it's hard to fucking disagree with that. He's saying that he basically swooped in on a woman who had... So it was like, she had nowhere to go, essentially. We actually know this from Phil's words. She had nowhere to fucking go. So Phil swooped in and fucking moved her in. They had to kind of speed up the process of moving her in. That has been admitted by Phil. So, yeah.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for Black Mentor Super Chat. It says, I'll save you from getting hit if you cook dinner. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, like, we're not going to be fully clued up in a situation, but thanks to Methbill, we know a bit more of the situation. At first, the whole fucking thing with Kat being a victim of domestic abuse is brand new fucking lore. And no, as infuriating as people might find Kat in the way she fucking seems to fucking, you know, approve of DSP's methods and all that shit, domestic abuse is a horrible fucking thing. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to fucking... I've never seen a lot of fucking people feel sorry for Superman. I've always felt like people saw them as a figure of fun because Phil cucked them, essentially. But, nah, so I've never had much sympathy for him in the first place. they've always been a figure of fun. But if it turns out Superman was indeed actually, abusive towards her, that's fucked up, and he deserves misery for that. I mean, it's just there's no fucking. If Kat didn't do anything to justify that whatsoever, like if she was, as far as we can tell, it was him being abusive to her. It wasn't a case of both of them were at it. No, if it was all him abusing her and for no justifiable reason, of course, it wasn't self-defense or anything. Of course, it's fucked up, So yeah, I have no fucking time for that. I've got no fucking people that are fucking just terrible. But as I'm saying though, so Phil swooped in and saved Kat from domestic abuse. Is that how he wants to fucking paint us? I just love as well. Phil dropped this random bombshell when he was fucking desperate for people not to fucking bring up his wife. I need to protect myself, I need to protect my family. And then he fucking brings that up as if I'm still going to fucking mock Kat relentlessly for being a fucking the size of a fucking small planet. Phil took her into the snort fort, gave her so many fucking potatoes, and now she can't fucking get out the door or go up the stairs. Yes, I'm going to fucking mock her for that. That's what I do. But we don't know a fucking thing about Kaz. I'm saying, we are left to fucking guess if she's okay. Of course we're going to fucking question her fucking well-being because Phil has fucking hidden her from the entirety of the fucking world as far as we can tell. As soon as she moves in with Phil, our social media presence gets fucking wiped altogether. Our YouTube channel, no longer used. Twitter, no longer used. Nothing at all. Fucking radio silence. This person is going to be part of Phil's content occasionally. Phil's going to use the crap out of her for his content. Didn't happen. She doesn't want to. She wants nothing to do with Phil's content. She hates Phil's content. She hates his fucking fans. Nah. Anyway. Hell. It's messed up to begin with, yeah, but that's Phil, man. Phil's a fucked up individual. Everyone that seems to get involved with Phil in some sort of capacity, even... fuck, man. It's fucked up and messed up. But yeah, shout out to MFPR for actually doing his research and to finding out the truth of the situation and verifying that.
You need to do all these side content to beat the game. It's not true at all. You want to know how many side missions I've done in the game? 2. You want to know when they were? At the beginning of the game. That was it. So it's obviously completely unnecessary to do the side content. It's more about playing the game well and, of course, running around and getting all the flags in the stage, what they call it, the morale. If you're getting all the morale by the end of the stage, it really doesn't matter what level you are. You could still beat it anyway.
Level 1? Anyway, Prophet says it's bad because Phil hates it when people bring her up, but it's alright for Phil to air her dirty laundry. Yeah, it's double standards, for sure. Most of the detractor things that we fucking... I don't know about other fucking people that are fucking contacting Craig, not shit. I think most of us wouldn't have bothered mentioning Kat. Because what I'm saying, as far as I was led to believe, those kind of questions anyway would have been fucking off the table. Because obviously Phil's fucking stance, I gotta protect my family, I'm not gonna talk about my family. So most people focused on the champions, most people focused on the bank leaks, most people fucking focused on the racism and all that shit. All these kind of Phil related things, you know what I mean? Most people focused on the taxes and all that shit as well, you know what I mean? I don't think a lot of people would have actually fucking said to Craig, by the way, ask us about Kat and this and that. No, I don't think that would have happened at all. Because we fucking had a feeling it would have been off limits anyway. Because that's usually Phil's stance.
So, it's looking like we're getting to the finale. We may beat it today. Worst case scenario, if we don't beat it today, I don't really care. It's fine. I am here today, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We're all here 3 days before I take a day off on Thursday. So between those 3 days, we're definitely beating Wolong. And chances are we are going to beat it early. And then we're going to jump into probably a Metroid Prime remaster.
You're a boring bat. I'm going to speed this up. I'm speeding up already to fucking 1.25. Phil's boring the fucking shit off me.
So, this is good, right? This is a good thing. The game that I've been playing now for 2 weeks, I really don't like it, but I've been toughing through it. Thanks to everyone who's been showing up, engaging, and supporting with the Wolong playthroughs. I really appreciate that. Yesterday was a little on the slower side for Wolong, but I'm not going to sit here and complain. Overall, the Wolong streams have been great, and I'm just happy kind of to get it out of the way. I'm just being honest. I want to do other stuff, so I'm happy to get it out of the way. And I'm also very happy today, because today I get to do a chill stream at night of Oblivion. Oh my god, yesterday... It's funny, because for 2 days straight, okay, I had a ton of stress because of bullshit on the internet, correct? So the bullshit's done, right? Then... on Saturday, I had to do React content and split that with some gameplay. So that was alright, but when you split those days, it doesn't feel the same, you know what I mean? And then yesterday, I was like, dude, I totally need, if I'm going to play Wolong as my only gameplay stream, I need the opportunity to, like, diffuse and relax and kind of chill for the night stream. And I didn't get that, because yesterday I didn't do a night stream. Last night, to give you guys some perspective, here's how my schedule was yesterday, alright? So I came in here, I did my usual podcast in the morning. We did Wolong, which was very stressful, but I got through 2 stages. Okay. Had dinner with my wife, which was pretty good. It was chicken drumsticks, but this time around, instead of slow cooking them with barbecue, she actually breaded them like she breaded chicken thighs. They tasted really good. The problem is with chicken drumsticks, there's not a lot of meat on them. So you ended up having to eat like 3 or more. And you're trying to get the meat off. It's a pain in the butt. I wish it was a thigh, but they don't have chicken thighs at the local supermarket for some reason. Anyway, so we had dinner. It's like, all right, I'm going to get up there. I'm going to jump right in to doing, you know, this tax stuff. And oh my God, I was in this office, no exaggeration. I probably got in here around 6:15 p.m. I did not finish until 11 p.m. I was in here, First of all, boy, I'm stupid. I will publicly admit that I am a dummy. And sometimes things don't click, and when they click, it's like a light bulb. Like, literally, you never see the cartoons where a light bulb? Like, that's what happens with me. I think as you get older, when you get, oh, light bulb, because I'm so stupid. So, what is it that I do every single day here on streams? Right? What is it that I do?
You beg. You beg, and beg some more. You beg until people are fucking bled dry, and their wallets are fucking empty, and then you'll still beg for some more after that, in case everyone got anyone else can fucking have to get some money off, so you can get money off them as well. You beg, you lie, you cheat, you steal. It's like the fucking Eddie Guerrero theme song. You lie, you cheat, you steal. But said everyone liked Eddie Guerrero, but nobody likes you, because you're a fucking piece of shit. Ah, my fucking god. Did the Phil actually say update? I mean, I've seen somebody say update earlier on randomly. I think it was I want to scroll up. Jack said update randomly. Like, Jack said update and put a question mark. As if, did he hear it? Or was he fucking just questioning? I don't know. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything for the card. Did Phil say update like fucking like a minute ago? I don't even know. Do people think this is thumbnail worthy? I don't know. Is this thumbnail worthy? This fucking face here? I don't know. Five Eyes is not watching says, imagine that Convo Cat Superman slapped me, Phil. Yeah, well, have trolls. And my mummy didn't buy me a Wolverine doll. Fuck me, man. That's brutal.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Barrett Wells for Super Chat. It says, Phil, my audience is 20 to 40 years old. Also, Phil, you ever seen a light bulb in a cartoon that means an idea? For fuck's sake, yeah. That was Phil's fucking genius way to fucking, you know, describe the situation. It's like a fucking light bulb moment. All Phil had to say was, like, light bulb moment. Those 2 words. Light bulb moment was all Phil had to fucking say. People are a big fan of his fucking dance, by the way. The dirt pan. The dirt pan dance. Jesus Christ. Why, it's a... Jesus, my eye. It's just... Yeah, light bulb moment. Would have been perfectly fucking fine off.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Anyway, thank you very much both to Eric Ballum and Norman Beige for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Okay, so cheers for that. The snort shovel. Okay, no, okay, put it that. But, yeah, I mean, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to miss anything, so I don't think Phil said update at all, but we did get no exaggeration in there very recently, so cool stuff. I've got a strong feeling about this card, as I said, you know what I mean, but Phil has not snorted or burped yet as far as we know. He's not muted his stream either, so I guess, I mean, I'm optimistic about getting a lot of these things on the card, but we'll see how well he's supported today. The fact that he got away, I mean, the audience, you could argue, got away with $51. $51 in tips for Wolong in the past would have meant the game's dead, but Phil is so close to the end of the game, plus he actually made some good progress in the game. I think he's not too bored with it, and plus he's got a full day now to try and fucking look forward to, so Phil's expecting he could actually finish the game today, so who knows, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, even if the game does poorly for him, as long as he gets through the fucking game, I think he just wants to be fucking done with the game.
Stupid. So what is it that I do every single day here on streams? Right? What is it that I do?
You lie, you cheat, you steal. Okay, fuck it, okay, we're going over the circles. We're going in fucking circles.
That, you know, is a celebratory thing, but I've outright said over the past couple of years that I actually think that it helps out a lot.
You blow bubbles? Is it actually bubbles? If he blows bubbles, I'm getting a free space.
Gonna go.
Oh no, it's gonna glass, right? But why is this a big fucking thing?
Gunner glasses. For those who don't know, these Gunner glasses are not just for show. These Gunner glasses filter out blue light. And, you know, there's studies that say when you filter out blue light, they help your eyes in an environment where you have to be sitting in front of televisions or monitors or screens for extended periods of time.
What's this got to do with anything?
Okay? So I'm so stupid. Every year I have to do this stuff for my business, this tax stuff, And every year I tell you guys, man, it's a pain in the ass. Because I do it, I'm staring at my eyes are burning and everything's strained, and I hate doing it. So I'm sitting here yesterday, I'm doing it for about an hour. And my eyes are starting to burn bad.
This person would not fucking survive in a goddamn office environment. Can you imagine this fucker sitting behind a fucking computer for like fucking 6 hours a fucking day or some pish, man, just like fucking helping people or some pish, or doing spreadsheets? He would not fucking survive. Motherfucker, I stare at spreadsheets most of the fucking day in my fucking business. I have to stare at fucking different spreadsheets and that shit, work different databases, fucking compelling all this fucking... I'm going to make myself sound more impressive than I actually am, but I fucking deal with transactions that generate tens of millions of pounds, sometimes hundreds of millions of pounds. It sounds more impressive than it actually fucking is. It's not really, but it's all about fucking trying to balance the books and also fucking making sure customers get refunds and all that shit, to things like the credit cards and all that shit, you know what I mean, and making sure the fucking database all makes sense, making sure all these different accounts that we fucking have, these internal ledger accounts, these general ledger accounts, all make fucking sense and all balance off together, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying, if Phil done that, he would fucking cry his fucking eyes out after fucking half a day. Because he says his eyes are burning. My eyes are burning, plus I'm so jealous of all these people having all this much money. I was saying, Phil would actually be so envious of every single customer that we fucking have to give a fucking customer refund to. Because someone else is getting that money and not him. So if Phil had my fucking job, yes, he'd be making less money, but he'd be fucking jealous as fuck of all these customers getting money given back to them by us, the bank.
And I'm like, oh my god, I just wish that I could wait. What? I was like, you gotta be kidding me. How stupid am I? And I come on, I do this. And I sit down. Within 5 minutes, my eyes feel perfect. I'm like, yo, I'm the dumbest dude. How many years have I had these? Not this particular set. This is one that was actually donated by the Dutch brothers late last year. But remember, I actually have the other set right here, right? The old Gunners.
To be fair, Phil, I mean, usually you have to wait until you're given $50 fucking to put on the stupid fucking glasses. So you fucking just sit there on your computer without being given any fucking money whatsoever. It wouldn't have fucking crossed your mind to fucking put on the glasses to protect your fucking eyes, because usually you fucking just wait until you hit a fucking arbitrary number of tips to fucking put the goddamn put the glasses on your fucking stupid head. That's what I'm saying. Usually he's only wearing that if it's a cash incentive. So naturally, I wouldn't fucking... No. Even though for most people, they would think I can wear these to fucking protect my eyes. Phil's like, if I wear these, I got $50. He does not wear them for the sake of fucking blue. Like, he wears them as a gimmick, as a fucking prop.
That I was wearing for years. Right? My old ones. And I'm like, I literally owned these and never used them. I'm such a dunce. Like, how stupid am I? Right? I mean, I'm actually upset with myself that I was that stupid. That all the time I had these, okay? And I just never wore them for the practical use, right? So yeah, I mean, after that first hour, I put them on, and my eyes didn't strain for the rest of the night. I was like, oh, this is great. Now, of course, everything else. Here's the thing. You may not know this, but I have 2 office chairs. This one I have here is the one I sit in all day here on camera with you guys, okay? But I have another office chair that is, I mean, long story. Yes, it involves my trolls. Basically, many years ago.
This was a free chair. We got the free chair lore. It was going to fucking be a sponsorship, man, for like fucking, what was the company? What the fuck was that company called, the fucking chair? He was going to fucking shill for him, and the fucking company fucking, like, basically fucking... They were making some shitty Chinese fucking copy chairs with our pish, man. It was like cheap fucking manufacturing, and Phil was going to fucking shill them. Spawn seats, son. It could have been spawn seats, yeah. Spawn seats. Or OP seat. I think there's 2 of them, as I'm saying. Phil was lined up to have 2 separate sponsorships with 2 different fucking chair companies, and he got the chair from one of them up front. Spawn seat or OP seats. Let's fucking hear this fucking great wee bit of lore.
That is...
And by the way, Prophet, yesterday's podcast may interest you, mainly for the fact that Phil said he has to wait a while before OBS lets him hit the live button. So Phil will hit start streaming. He then had time to type to his audience, says I need to wait for the OBS to tell me I can go live. And then eventually the go live button was live for him to hit. So for me, it's only like fucking 3 seconds, right? To be going between hitting start streaming and going live. It's fucking 2-3 seconds, the thing will come up. For Phil Burnell, he has to wait something like maybe a minute because he actually had time to type to his audience.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Alex C for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I just because I know this is going to be some sort of information that Profit's going to annoy Profit. I felt I needed to annoy Profit for this information that Phil's OBS is so outdated as well. You know, the Windows 8 and all shit. You know, what I mean, there's all sorts of factors why it could be fucking taking forever for Phil to be able to go live when he starts a stream on his OBS. There is no clip though, Phil. Profit. Sorry, this was all in chat. This is like Phil's chat was like he was still about to go live. And it showed up in Phil's chat, essentially. So there is no real clip of it unless you go to like maybe Raw DSP and then the very start of it could be there. But Phil wasn't talking about it as in on a microphone, it was in his own chat. So I don't know if I can help you there in that regard. And maybe at the start of my fucking chat and briefly, but you're better off going to like Raw DSP on the archive on Odyssey or something.
This is the one I sit in all day here on camera with you guys, okay? But I have another office chair that is, I mean, long story. Yes, it involves my trolls. Basically, many years ago, all right, we're talking like 5 years ago, there was a company that reached out to me and said that they wanted to sponsor me. And it was a chair company. So they said they were going to send me a chair to review. And once the review was done, I would then be able to like start advertising the chairs on my streams and get like a cut if people buy a chair using my referral link or whatever, okay? Now, I never get, I can take these off now, by the way. I never get any sponsorship opportunities. So at that point, I was interested. I was like, well,
Phil's about to fucking make himself send out a goddamn paid shill, but he's only fucking justify it. If ever anything was defense mode, this is fucking it. I never get a chance to do sponsorships, but he doesn't want to do sponsorships apparently. By the way, Shallow, I got your email. We'll deal with it after bingo, okay? I know but I got your email. I just want to confirm with Shallow, I got your email, and we will talk more after bingo to get your prize. You jammy fucker. I cannot believe I went and gave your money to fucking Jasper's Angels early, but that's all. That is my fault. And technically, you know, you were informed in time to get your prize. But yeah, okay. And Barrett Bell says not making $50 to wear those glasses yet. Yeah, as I'm saying, he's taking the glasses off because he's not been given $50 yet. That's a good fucking point. I'm going to take these off now because you guys have not earned the fucking glasses. Prophet says his bandwidth starved at the start and due to packet scheduling he has to wait. Okay, that's a good thing. Phil's streams these days a couple of times is blipping. Like sometimes it is actually fucking obviously noticeable that Phil's streams are kind of having a wee blip here and there. Which also could be a factor where his settings are all fucked up and he's not got a great fucking internet package either. We're trying to fucking like the whole 10 you've gone over it fucking plenty of times yourself to be fair, but you know what I'm talking about, but yeah. His stream, it's just... He is so bad at optimising and running his own fucking business. You'd think he'd fucking just look more into it, but as long as it barely works for him, that's all he fucking cares about.
Take this off now, by the way. I never get any sponsorship opportunities. So at that point, I was interested. I was like, well, send me the chair first. We'll figure it out. All right? So, as this is all happening, of course, my trolls just interject themselves into everything, and they find out who the company is, and they basically start harassing the company, and come to find out, the company wasn't actually even a company, all right? These chairs were already being made over in China, and then they were being rebranded to be resold through this company, but they weren't their product. Essentially, they were going to be a glorified reseller. Okay?
So what you're trying to tell us is that you almost fucking sponsored a company, but the detractors interfered, found out the truth of the company, and stopped you from being associated with a fucking company that was basically selling inferior products. The detractors and trolls uncovered a scam company to stop you being associated with them in future. But you got the chair. In fact, let me see if I can find it. I got the chair. I think it's a very famous quote. Here we go. I found it. It wasn't too hard. I'll just rewind this like a fucking minute or so.
My sponsor is now going out of business. About the guy who owns it and started doxing him. And also information about the website and stuff.
Hold on, there's more to this. There's more to this, people. Hold on.
Alright, so while I'm running full speed, I'll make an announcement, folks. Sadly, and this is bad news, of course, but people in the stream chat are all talking about it, so I'll let you know. So, during the course of today's stream, you know who, the usual trolls, basically went and found all kinds of personal information about this company that sponsored me. Apparently found personal info about the guy who owns it and started doxing him. And also information about the website and stuff. And at this point, the guy just contacted me and said at this point it seems like it's too much of a risk because he's already being attacked within 1 day personally. And he's going to go out of business and not run that business anymore. Isn't that nice? So apparently my sponsor is now going out of business. And they said, don't worry if you ordered a chair. I don't know if anyone did. They said if you did order a chair through the website today, you will get it. But that is it. They're done.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Yeah, dancing Phil doesn't work when he's in a fucking tiny corner on the screen, you know what I mean? It's better off when he's fucking full screen. But thank you very much, Black Matrix Super Chat, who says, this is over 5 years old now. Damn you, time. It's amazing how fucking well fast, because it feels, this doesn't feel that old to me either. And yet, this is over 5 years ago, man. Over 5 years ago. It's bizarre to me, but this is sucking victim. I wonder if its description still has. Oh, I removed it. He doesn't have the fucking details in the description. I think at first he did, but then he had to update it so he doesn't have it anymore. Damn. Tweet me, tip me, not shit. Fuck me, Kale Gaming, all this fucking shit. Anyway, let's see what Phil else. The guy went out of business apparently. Phil felt very sorry for him because the guy had to go out of business because trolls found out that, you know, who his fucking business model was.
Through the website today, you will get it. But that is it. They're done. So that's why their Twitter is gone, and apparently they're shutting down their website. Because people found all personal information about the guy and started posting it all over the place. And he's like, what the fuck? I never suspected this would happen. And he's like, well, being that this is a startup that I just started and we were trying to get it going, and already we got people doing nasty shit, I guess that's it. So there you go. Isn't that nice?
Wait for it though. There's more.
Fact of the matter is, folks, it doesn't really affect me because guess what? I mean, I got the chair. I got the chair already. That's why I didn't do a lick of promotion until I got the chair. And I talked to the guy up front about this, the possibility of nasty shit happening. And he said, no, I understand. Don't worry, we'll put up with it. It is what it is, guys.
He got the chair, he laughed about it. It doesn't affect him much whatsoever. And he didn't show anything until he got that fucking chair given to him for free beforehand.
So that's it. I'll be removing the link and everything from my Twitch page during the break. I will not be talking about it on Twitter anymore, and it's all done. I'll be deleting the tweet, I guess.
Oh, it's fucking glorious, man. I love how this thing is saved for posterity. So that's what I said about it at the time. When it happened live, the guy, you know, the detractors, the evil detractors and trolls, fucking put him guy out of business, so I guess I'm not sponsored, you know, by them anymore, but I got my chair, that's the main thing. He said that in the fucking past. Now he's saying this.
Alright? So, as this is all happening, of course my trolls just interject themselves into everything, and they find out who the company is, and they basically start harassing the company, and come to find out, the company wasn't actually even a company, alright? These chairs were already being made over in China, and then they were being rebranded to be resold through this company, but they weren't their product. Essentially, they were going to be a glorified reseller, okay? I don't know why they thought that using me as a sponsor would have helped them, but essentially within, like, a day of people finding out that, you know, they were going to be my sponsor, the trolls had completely outed them and said, see, look at this. They're not legit. All they're doing is reselling other people's chairs for profit, and this is that. So
Yeah, you're welcome, by the way. I say that like I had some sort of fucking saying or not. I don't fuck all. I was a spectator for this fucking shit happening. But hey, I'm pretty sure the words you're looking for, Phil, is thank you, detractors, thank you, trolls, for fucking making sure you weren't associated with this sort of shady business practice going on. That you fucking fell for it. You fell for it, you shilled for it, you got a fucking free chair out of them, and you would have fucking kept shilling for them if the detractors and trolls had not fucking uncovered what they actually were.
So basically, within like a day of this happening, I guess the company just gave up. They're like, well, we're never gonna be able to do this now. We've kind of been exposed on the internet because we're not really making the chairs. And so they just basically said to me, well, the whole deal's off, but you can keep the chair. It's en route. Okay. So the chair showed up, and I used the chair. I mean, it's my office chair. It's literally right there. It's what I've used ever since for 5 years. And thank God I didn't go through with sponsorship, because that chair is a piece of dog shit.
Fuck me, man. Mason, you're welcome, by the way. How many times have detractors and trolls actually saved Phil's bacon over years? They uncovered who the fucking, you know, the escort saga shit, you know, the people that actually were trying to blackmail him. They were trying to blackmail Phil and try and get as much as they could out of that situation. The detractors in the end, Kiwi Farms, uncovered who it actually was behind that account. So there was that. You know what I mean? Then it's a fucking shit. As soon as this company associated with him, as soon as Phil was like, yeah, I'm going to fucking show us, Phil did tweet about them, Phil did try and promote them, Phil did have, he actually did have a very brief advertisement agreement with them. You know, and Phil, you know, that's what I'm saying, detractors and trolls found out more about the company and said, yeah, this fucking company's a scam. These fucking guys are just, it's this cheap shit they're getting from China and rebrand it themselves. Fucking, what are you doing? Oh my fucking god, man. But yeah, does Phil ever thank detractors and trolls? Fuck no. Because for Phil, he's all about the bag, he's all about fucking making money. And this was fucking money chances lost for him. He could have made money off these fucking guys. He could have sold all these shitty fucking chairs, you know, using him as a fucking, you know, shell himself with a fucking advertising code and not shit. He could have fucking made bank of his dead heads buying all these DSP with fucking chairs.
It is so bad. Number one, you sit down and you're like, doesn't really feel good at all. Like, it doesn't, it's not comfortable. It has supposedly lumbar support and a support for your neck. They don't do anything. They're not big enough and cushiony enough to actually give you any support whatsoever on your body when you're using them. They're just there to look like you have it, but they don't do anything. In addition, within maybe like 2 to 3 months of me owning that chair, you know how most office chairs have a height adjuster that's based on like a, what is it, like an air pump or something in there? I don't know exactly how they work, but you have a handle and you pull it and it goes down.
Yeah. Money, money, more money, money, yeah, money, money.
Thank you very much to Only Iced Kit Kat for subscribing to the channel. Also, I'm not entirely sure why Phil is cupping his man boobs right now in this freeze frame, but it is what it is, I guess. Make of that what you will.
Like a, what is it, like an air pump or something in there? I don't know exactly how they work, but you have a handle and you pull it and it goes down. And you pull it, the chair will go suck up by filling with air or whatever it is. Again, I don't know how it works. Make fun of me for saying he's old, he doesn't understand how chairs work. Go ahead. But basically, this broke within 3 months. So now whenever I sit in that chair, within a few minutes of sitting in it, it goes and sucks down. And then I got to pump it up again. And I'll sit there for like 10 minutes and it'll go suck down again. So can you imagine if I got in that chair and at first thought, oh, maybe it's okay. And then a bunch of my fans bought it. And then within 3 months, we all have broken chairs because they're all shit, right? So honestly, I don't like that chair at all. I never did. Okay, it never was a good chair. I would, you know, I would have been a low quality product. So maybe in some cases they see you dodge a bullet. And although, admittedly, I think it's fucked up that my haters get involved in every aspect of my life and they ruin that sponsorship for me, overall, it would have backfired either way, because if I'd been involved with it, those chairs sucked anyway. Okay, and then I would have, oh, so Phil's, haha, the trolls won because they canceled the sponsorship.
The word you're looking for, Phil, is thank you. If Phil says thank you, I mean, how much, no, here's a challenge. He is incapable of thanking these people for fucking helping him dodge a bullet. You dodged a bullet because the detractors fucking interviewed and fucking found out this company was a fucking scam. So it's like fucking Laveria Media all over again. Remember that fucking Laveria Media fucking shit? They promised you the fucking world, but they had no fucking right to fucking do it because they had no fucking way to do that. We'll pay you as much as Machinima and we'll fucking protect you from all this and all that. Fuck off. If Phil says thank you, I'm gonna just tick out. You know, I'm tempted. If Phil says the words thank you relating to the detractors and trolls, I'm tempted to fucking tick off every square.
At the same time, at least I dodged the bullet of selling chairs that are garbage, right? And then now Phil sold chairs that were bad, and now he's a jerk too. You know, either way, I'm a loser, right? So anyway, the point I'm making here is last night I'm sitting here for roughly 4.5 hours of just sitting right there, going through every single piece of data, you know, all income data. Every dollar has to be accumulated. And I almost had forgotten about this one little thing, and I was like, oh shit, gotta make sure that that's on there. You gotta have every dollar accounted for. And then I was doing all the expensing and everything. You know, you gotta account for every bill and it just so happens last year, with inflation and everything, a lot of stuff has. Ruffian Forever, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm talking about what happened last night. He's being ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm going through all this data. Last year, there's a lot of things that changed because of inflation. Inflation hit bad last year, and a lot of my bills went up. Like, for example, my condo dues went up. My health insurance went up. Oh my God, cost of electricity and gas and water all went way up last year. Like, spiked. And it was funny because I was looking at pricing, and it's like, actually, my use went down. My electricity use and heat, like last year, I used less heat and electricity than the year before, but my bills went up because of inflation. So, and by the way, this is everyone in the United States. If you're not in the United States, I don't know if it's affected you as badly, but everyone's been feeling the crunch.
Yeah, funnily enough, Phil, it's a global fucking issue. Inflation is fucking affecting the entire fucking world. You fucking idiot. So yeah, every single fucking person in the world is feeling the fucking crunch of inflation. From Britain to America to Australia to Canada to fucking Argentina and fucking Zimbabwe, and every fucking place around the fucking planet essentially is feeling the crunch of fucking inflation. I was like, oh, I don't know if it's outside of a fucking America, you fucking dense motherfucker. One time in your fucking life, put down Twitter and check a fucking newspaper, check out a fucking any media source. Check, and look for news elsewhere in the world. Fuck me, man.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for Black Metro Super Chat. It says, holy shit, inflation makes things cost more. My god. Yeah, it's an incredible revelation, isn't it? It's like some sort of fucking M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. That inflation fucking makes things cost more fucking money. For fuck's sake, man. Yeah. See, people saying, why was Phil punching himself? This kind of thing. I just thought he's like feeding himself. It's like snack time for Phil Burnell. I just think it's like snack time for him. But yeah. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, so DSP tries it, learning about inflation.
In the United States. If you're not in the United States, I don't know if it's affected you as badly, but everyone's been feeling the crunch. So, I had to go through all of that, and I had to change every, usually it's almost the same thing every month. Now I have to go through and manually change every piece of data or whatever. It's a lot of work. So basically after, doing this for like 4.5, 5 hours, my back is killing me, and it is today. Like, it's not my lower back, which I used to have my injury in. Now it's my upper back, and I've been telling you guys the last couple of years that I have been aggravating my upper back a bit. And it's usually not through like heavy lifting. It's usually just, I guess, from like sitting kind of uncomfortably, which is weird. This chair is very comfortable. This chair gives me full lumbar support and a cushion on my upper back as well, which I can adjust. If ever I wanted to like lean back even more and just relax, I could do that. So this chair is pretty good.
Then why not just wheel that chair over to the fucking office desk, which is... Oh my fucking god. If that chair is far more comfortable for you than the fucking OP seats or spawn seats fucking chair that you got for fucking free, that gives you such an uncomfortable fucking time, then why not just temporarily use the chair you're sitting in right now and wheel that bastard over to the fucking office computer so you could have fucking sat in that way doing your fucking tax work. The chair's got wheels, Phil, hasn't it? It's got fucking wheels on it. You could have wheeled that bastard over. Around the tripod, around the fucking camera. Oh my fucking god. Was this fucking solution too fucking complicated for his fucking empty little head? I was like, guys, I hurt my fucking back. I sat in a fucking free uncomfortable chair for several fucking hours. If only I had a very comfortable chair within reach of me to use instead. Like the chair I'm sitting in right now.
No, if Week says, well, couldn't you have rolled this chair over? This chair has no wheels.
And fucking just carry it over. It's not over. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. It's not as if you've fucking got to carry it around up a fucking mountain or something. You're fucking... It's like 2 yards or something away from... It's a small fucking office. It's a small fucking office. His desk is essentially next to the fucking tripod. Jesus fucking Christ, Phil. Your laziness is incredible. Prophet says he can't do that. It's too heavy to lift. Too many cables to... He hasn't even got wheels. He don't have to worry about rolling over fucking cables so he can lift that bastard. Let's see, what's his fucking reason for not fucking lifting it? Because he's not allowed to lift things because of his bad back?
This chair is on a round base, solid base. It doesn't adjust height, and it doesn't move. So I would have had to, like, rearrange my entire office for a few hours and then rearrange it back.
Fuck the fuck off. Fuck off. Rearrange my entire fucking office. Get the fucking shit out of here. Fucking feng shui your fucking arse. I'm gonna rearrange your shit and that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. You move your fucking tripod out of the fucking way temporarily. Yeah, and fucking bring your fucking chair from where it usually is to your fucking shitey office fucking desk. Working here. Oh my fucking god. You know what, Phil, in that case, I'm glad your back fucking hurts. The fact that, so, it's your own damn fault for your back hurting because you wouldn't fucking use your fucking comfy chair to sit for a long fucking time doing your taxes. You fucking put up with a fucking shitey free chair you got from fucking OP seats or spawn seats or whatever. So yeah, you're suffering, but you fucking done it to yourself. You had a fucking way to fucking stop that. You had a fucking method right fucking there, within arm's reach almost, of fucking stopping you from being as much pain as you are now. But nah, you done this to yourself, and you're fucking now using it as some sort of fucking, tool for sympathy or pity from your audience. My back's killing me because I worked on my fucking taxes. You could have fucking prevented that by just using a comfier chair. So you're not to your fucking self. You're using this as a fucking way to fucking try and get some pity money from your dent heads because, oh, Phil put himself through so much fucking suffering last night. He couldn't fucking stream for us because he was working his taxes and it was like back-breaking labour because he was fucking sitting there in that bad chair for so long. Fuck off. Lazy bastard.
Probably would have aggravated my back regardless, moving chairs around. You see, I had to lift them and everything. So.
Called it. I fucking called it. I fucking called it.
Oh. No, I was, the chair's already over there. I'm going to use what's over there, right? So, anyway. Yeah, so my back today, just to forewarn everyone, it hurts. I was trying to sleep last night, and sleep in certain positions hurt too. So, just to forewarn you, I'm hoping that it won't affect anything in my gameplay or my demeanor today, but when you're in pain, and it sucks. It's not, like, bad pain, but if I move a little, it's like,
Is he fucking, like, preempting a fucking, like, if I'm going to be a cunt to you guys today, please understand it's because my back is sore. So he's fucking basically telling his audience if I'm an arsehole today, it's because I've got a sore fucking back, which is fucking my own fault anyway. But I'm going to fucking take you out on you motherfuckers in chat. You cunts in fucking chat, if I'm going to fucking mock you, if I'm going to fucking yell at you, if I'm going to fucking deride you, if I'm going to fucking demand you to give me fucking money, it's not my fault, it's my sore back.
ah, shit. Now it's got to kind of, like, hopefully adjust and feel better. In fact, maybe I can decompress. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good already. Decompressing the back. When basically you put all the weight on your arms and you allow gravity to pull your spine down and separate, your discs and take some of the strain off of them. It feels good already. Just doing this, it actually feels quite good. So,
I want to powerbomb this motherfucker through a goddamn table. That'll fucking help his fucking back. That'll make me feel fucking better.
there you go. But anyway, just understand, I'm not... Today I'm in a little pain, I might be a little grumpy, and I'm playing Wolong. It's like, oh god. Right? It just compounds the stress, compounds the annoyance. The good news is, because we're at the end of the game, maybe it won't be that big of a deal. Maybe I won't be that freaked out. I don't know. But anyway, so the good news is, and I said this in the daily wrap last night, but I'll say it again, is that I got all the data crunching done and everything is submitted. Now that doesn't mean that I won't need to do more work. It basically means that at this point I feel the whole nights off to work on this are done. I had to take 3 nights off this month. The initial work was done the first night. The last week it was patron videos that I had to do, private reacts, and now I had to do this again this week, but I think we're done. And I will address this because every year people say the same thing. My dad even says the same thing, okay? Phil, you operate your own business. Why aren't you tracking all of this data along the year? Well, first of all, income data, it doesn't even make sense to do that because your income data comes in after the fact. Like, for example, how would I have known what I made the entire month until a few days after the month when all those numbers are tallied up, right?
YouTube tracks this shit perfectly for you. No, yeah. Oh my god. For YouTube anyway, it tells you every single fucking day what your running fucking total is on earnings throughout the fucking month. At least for me anyway, for like fucking... As I don't have members, so I can't fucking... I can't take into account how it updates for members in terms of your fucking revenue. But I do know that every single time I'm given a super chat, it updates on my analytics the following day what my earnings have been for that month so far. So, yeah, Phil, you've not really got a great fucking excuse here. You track your tips regularly. In fact, there's a detractor fucking spreadsheet that logs every single fucking tip. So you got that in your fucking saying, Jesus, fuck, no, you got... This is just fucking you fucking making excuses, Phil. Your dad's right to fucking call you that. Why don't you fucking track it? It's because you're a lazy fucking bastard. You'd rather fucking just play your fucking stupid mobile fucking games or fucking drink alcohol and just fucking watch our YouTubers be better at YouTube than you are with your fucking dumpy life.
So it's really not possible. But you might say, what about expenses? Well, fair enough. Every single day, if I was tracking every dollar spent on anything, that would make it a little easier. I wouldn't have to crunch it all and go through all these statements. I'll give you a perfect example of that, all right? So last night, I'm going through everything, and I have to accumulate all the stuff that I've spent. And one of the things is Nintendo games on the Switch. And I'm trying to think in my head, so what Nintendo games did I play last year? Well, there was Kirby, there was Pokemon, obviously, and maybe 1 or 2 others. Not too many Nintendo games, right? So I go into my Nintendo account, which I use every single year. It always has all the data I need. I go in there, there's no purchase history. I was like, what happened?
Well, you didn't really purchase any games, did you? Not outright. Wasn't all the games you played Nintendo fucking donated to you? Like, fans gave you credits, didn't they? Essentially. I'm pretty certain, I feel certain in the last few Nintendo games he's fucking played were essentially fucking donated to him to fucking play.
What? Where is it? Nintendo, for some reason, erased purchase history. So I can't see any of the games I bought. I'm like, what the hell? And it's not like my account wasn't compromised or anything. Everything's still fine. But there's just no purchase history anymore. Right? Like, okay. So now what do I do? Well, I guess I gotta figure this out like manually. So I'm going through like everything. I'm going through, okay, my PayPal account, my bank account. I'm searching for the term Nintendo. Well, maybe it didn't have the word Nintendo in it. Maybe it had the name of the game. You know, that's what I mean. That stuff is really effing annoying. Okay, it's really, really annoying. But at the same time, you gotta think of it this way. Okay, I work 6 days a week full time. I enter this office around 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Pacific time every morning.
This is precisely what defense mode is all about. He's justifying why I can't do something basic and normal, and and simple and logical. Logical thing would be if I can update this shit regularly, so you don't fucking have a horrible fucking Herculean task afterwards. And he's fucking saying, no, I can't do that because I'm in my office all fucking day and I need my fucking free special time. And I only get to spend an hour in my fucking... Phil, your life is a fucking shambles. You're the master of your own schedule. And your life is a goddamn fucking joke. And you fucking made that joke yourself. You're the fucking master of your own timetable. And you've given yourself such a shitty timetable.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Barrett Wilson Super Chat. It says he's a kid who lost their parents at a county fair and they're just wandering around yelling and hoping someone will help. I mean, if I was Phil's parents, I would just think, okay, great, he's gone. Lucky break. Just whisper, Phil, 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 and just fucking hoping, we can't find him. Oh well, I should fuck the fuck off, I guess. He'll do well. Phil is asking a question in his chat on a poll. What console should I get RE4 Remake on? So there is an Evil 4 Remake. He's asking his audience, what should I get it on? Should I get it on the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5? Who the fuck cares? Once again, he's going to ask his audience to fucking decide for him, and if it doesn't fucking perform the way he wants it to, he's going to blame his audience and not himself.
I enter this office around 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Pacific time every morning. I'm literally...
Bullshit. Nah, I'm calling bullshit right goddamn there. If he enters at 10:30 a.m, how come he's 5 minutes late to his goddamn stream every single fucking day? There's no way he's in there 15 minutes early without saying a goddamn word in his fucking chat, without even fucking communicating with his fucking idiots in his fucking chat that are there early. Nah, I'm calling shenanigans and that shit. I'm in between 10 a.m. and... Nah. He is not 45 minutes early to a stream. He is not 15 minutes early to a stream. He is, more often than not, 5 minutes fucking late.
Running a stream all day long till 4:30ish p.m. because after I'm done with the stream at 4, I gotta upload and get all that done and set up the next stream. Alright? Between streams, I'm eating, I'm doing other things, showering, spending time with my family, cleaning the house, doing stuff like that. I'm right back to a late stream between 6:30 p.m. I'm in this office. The stream starts around 6:45. I'm in here most nights until like 10:30 p.m. So I'm in this office from 10 a.m. to like 10:30 p.m. with no real time to do anything. So if now, we should just keep track of...
This is such fucking garbage nonsense. From 10 a.m. So bear in mind, Phil begins his streams usually about 10:40. Well, it's meant to be 10:45 a.m, but it's more like 10:50 a.m. And he's claiming he's in there at 10. He rounds it down. He rounds down when he starts to make it sound more impressive, and then he rounds up when it ends to make that sound more impressive as well. Stretching it to fucking hours. Phil, you have a fucked up stupid schedule which you're in control of, and it sounds like you need to fucking do something about it. If you don't do something about it, it's not a... Yeah, you know what, fuck it, why the fuck are we trying to fucking need help, Phil? Phil's a master of his own fucking fate, he's a complete fucking moron. If he wants to fuck up his own life in this fucking way, then fair enough. But fuck this, man, fuck even try to give us fucking idiot advice. Most common sense, logical people know to fucking just always keep track of your fucking finances and expenses if you got your own fucking business. Even his own fucking father is telling him, why the fuck don't you fucking do this, Phil? Even his own goddamn father is saying, Phil, why are you such a fucking moron? Are you sugaring my fucking son? Even his own fucking father calls him out and he gets fucking hit with the same spiel. Well, Dad, I'm in my fucking office from like 12 hours a fucking day. I get 1 hour to fucking spend, but the Phil, you make your own schedule. Oh my fucking god. That's what I'm saying though, the side scrollers called me and all for this shit, this is his schedule. He's got a fucked up schedule. But that's what I'm saying, Phil's a matter of his own fate, so any fucking complaints and bitching and whining that he fucking does about his own fucking time, schedule and his fucking daily fucking life, it's all his own doing. Fuck it, man. Phil, you have fun killing yourself, Phil. We're just here for the fucking ride.
Everything daily. Okay, so I'm gonna be in here till what, midnight? where every night I got to remember if anything went down. Did I buy a new game? Was there a bill to clear today? And I have to account for every dollar every day. I'd be like, I would never be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do? And plus, the thing is, at least now doing it like this, I'm fully dedicated to doing it, as opposed to if I was doing it every day. You know, if I remember, I would account, and then some days I probably wouldn't. And that's how you make mistakes. Seriously, that's how you make mistakes. Okay? So, anyway, my hand is itching now. That's not good. Oh, I should not be scratching it. Remember, I have the freaking hand issue. Should not be scratching my hands. It's starting to itch now. It's not good. Anyway, it's a pain in the butt. And I got it all done. There may be future things I need to do. Usually, I do get further questions. Usually, I do. There'll be a few more questions that I need to answer, or a little bit more data I need to provide before, you know, the tax stuff can be filed. But it's looking like I got the major brunt of it done. And fingers crossed, this was it. This was the major night. I don't have to do this anymore. We're done now for the year. And, you know, now we can just have business as usual moving forward. No more, I have to take night streams off and stuff like that. You know, every once in a while, if I'm doing private Patreon React videos, yes, I might have to, you know, take a night stream off here or there. But for the most part, I think, you know, we're past that, where it's not going to be a regular thing. Like this month, 3 nights had to be taken off. I don't think it's going to be the case. And it's good because moving forward this week, I absolutely need all that time. Between the new release of Resident Evil 4 on Friday, between the special React event on Sunday, I need all of that time to be doing, you know, streaming and content for you guys. I can't be, like, breaking it up anymore, okay?
Yeah, he's finally taking a fucking drink so I can take it off the fucking board. By the way, did Phil say update any time there? Did Phil say update one fucking time during all that fucking rambling? I feel like he might have said it, and yet I somehow fucking missed it. He's talking about fucking, like, doing his taxes and fucking keeping track of all shit. So if it's possible Phil said update and not one of us fucking noticed, I don't know. But, you know, it's definitely on the board. Update, you know, it's right fucking top left. I'm not sure if Phil said it or not. I'm not gonna lie, I find it hard to fucking pay attention to everything Phil fucking says, because the guy bores me to fucking death. Even with Bingo, even with the fucking entertainment side of Bingo tech, you know what I mean? The most enthralling, most exciting of games of Bingo, you know? I'm not sure if Phil said it or not. I just kinda, I don't know, I'm gonna have to assume I didn't say it, because no one else seems to have fucking caught it either, you know what I mean? It's unlikely, I mean, sometimes we have all missed things before, apart from like we have one person that says, by the way, I said this a while ago. And we all fucking missed it, you know what I mean? But Phil is fucking infuriating to fucking catch it at times.
So, sorry, I really want to apologize to everybody, okay? Really? I didn't know this. Deanna says, for Nintendo purchase history, search Nintendo in your emails. If you can find any Nintendo receipt that you have, there's a link to your full purchase history in the email. I did not know that.
This is his business. This is his livelihood. And yet he never fucking looks at it? Wow. You'd think for somebody fucking keeping track of his expenses, he'd pay attention to the fucking emails, you know?
To think, when was the last time I bought a Nintendo game? Shit. Right? Like, when the hell was the last time I bought a Nintendo game? How long ago would that be? Likely, if they sent me a receipt in the email, I would have filed it, you know, into my saved stuff just for these reasons, but every year, usually. See, there's the thing. With both Xbox and PlayStation, your purchase history's right there. It's fine. It's easy to figure out, including everything. I don't know. Anyway, thank God that's done, and I will say this, okay? I want to fully apologize to you guys, the fans and viewers who are here for the regular content. I know this week has been very weird and different and stressful for all of us, correct? And the thing is, stress for me isn't just stress for me, it's stress for you. If you're a fan of mine, you probably felt so exhausted over the last few days, right? You're like, oh my God, I just, you know, can't, you know, it's ridiculous. I agree with you. Obviously, it wasn't supposed to go the way it did. I put a lot of trust into people that apparently were not trustworthy.
The fun part about this is that Phil's going on about it still. Anyone that watched Side Scrollers today, they moved the fuck on. The only time they mentioned DSP essentially is when their hands were essentially forced to someone super chats and mentions DSP in a fucking super chat. But nah, the Side Scrollers today had their own show today and they got on with the fucking thing. Fuck DSP, that's in the fucking past. They're moving the fuck on. They're concentrating on fucking other things. Fair play to them. For them, today was a Monday, it's a brand new fucking week for them. They're fucking just doing whatever they want to fucking do to get through it. For Phil though, he is not going to stop talking about this for a long fucking time. They are going to be the fucking eternal boogeyman for a long fucking time. They're going to be those evil motherfuckers that backstabbed him, they betrayed him, they fucking went against their fucking word, and they fucking dared to, you know, monetize him. They made so much money off Phil's fucking name, not shit. He is basically going to be up there. Craig and Side Scrollers are going to be up there with Keemstar and Evil AJ and fucking in terms of where they live in Phil's head. Forever and ever. So Phil bitching and whining and reading about all this shit is a beautiful thing to me. Because the Side Scrollers move the fuck on, they're happy, they're fucking okay, they're doing their own shit, they're doing their own thing. DSP, they don't have to worry about a fucking thing about DSP anymore. They had a fun with him, they're moving the fuck on, they gained some more members, not gained some more subscribers, they made some money in the fucking process, and they're moving the fuck on. For Phil, this is gonna be a constant source of salt for him. No one's allowed to bring it up apart from Phil though. All those bastards fucking,
If you're a fan of mine, you probably felt so exhausted over the last few days, right? You're like, oh my god, I just, can't, it's ridiculous. I agree with you. Obviously, it wasn't supposed to go the way it did. I put a lot of trust into people that apparently were not trustworthy, as now evidenced by behavior, and,
What do you mean evidenced by behaviour? The fuck do you mean? What did they actually do to break your trust, Phil? How was your trust broken? They never lied to you. They never misled you in any fucking capacity. I said as earlier, the only potential reason Phil had a gripe about saying, the only fucking possible thing that Phil could have complained about at the time, which he had plenty of notice for, was them changing format. If Phil was suddenly, if the whole thing, oh by the way, we're doing this interview style, is it going to be some sort of big long interview about you, Phil, instead of just a normal fucking podcast for side scrollers? We're going to change the format last second. If that had happened, Phil would have had every right to complain, but he knew Craig was changing the format. He knew the entire premise of the fucking show had changed because DSP was a guest. He knew exactly what he was getting himself into, and he openly accepted that no questions were off limits. He would try to answer as best as fucking possible. Phil Burnell has no leg to stand on here. No trust was broken. They were forthright and honest with you the whole entire fucking way. But Phil was bitching and whining and moaning about the fact that not only did they... No, it was like, how dare Craig have knowledge on some things that Phil's done in the fucking past? How dare Phil have, Craig have knowledge on what happened relating to the escort saga? Phil was meant to fucking use that as a fucking thing to attack the detractors about, but Craig actually had the audacity to understand that it was actually the detractors that fucking uncovered who's behind the escort saga. Oh my fucking god, man. So Phil knew what he was getting himself into, but he's actually bitching and whining and moaning about the fact that he didn't fucking play Mario on the fucking Friday, but instead they fucking talked about Phil to get through all those fucking super chats and decompress themselves. How dare they form their own fucking opinion? I'm going around the fucking circles, but I've ranted about this before. But Phil did not want fucking side scrollers to form an opinion on him. They weren't allowed. I mean, if it was a positive opinion, they would have been allowed to. They would have been happy. If Phil had fucking heard from them and said, "Oh, these," if the outcome of that interview was them fucking going, Phil was a great guest, wasn't he? We don't need to get him back on regularly because he was an amazing fucking guest. That may be the best guest we've ever had. I can't believe the shit he goes through. He would have been fucking so happy. He would have been fucking buzzing. He would have been like, guys, see what side scrollers are saying? They completely believe me and they can understand that the detractors are all mentally ill. He would have been very happy if side scrollers had formed their opinion on him and it was a positive one. Instead, side-scrollers formed their opinion on him, and it was actually negative, and so he's like, how dare they? They're meant to be neutral. Phil actually might be crying, apparently, looking at it. Yeah, apparently, my ruin is saying it's good to cry. Is Phil trying to fucking fake cry again on stream here? Okay, we've got something interesting to look forward to. Phil actually might be trying to fucking force crocodile tears on a stream. I guess, when you keep playing and see.
It is what it is. In life, you live and you learn. Here's what I'm gonna tell you guys, all right? I will promise you the following. I will make a commitment to you. I've learned my lesson. I feel, this is my public statement about the whole thing, okay?
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gonna be pathetic as hell.
Okay? I feel that sadly, because there is so much negativity about me on the internet that people have put out there for personal profit, which, let's be honest, if there wasn't personal profit involved, they wouldn't care about me. I'm a small-time nobody at this point, right? Let's be honest. You guys are my fans, and I really appreciate that, but we're not a ginormous community. We're small, but that's cool, because being a small community means we can be more personable. It means we can have more meaningful times together.
Meaningful!
As opposed to someone standing there with this chat that's flying by 100 lines a second. You don't know anyone, you can't talk, you can't really even have personal interaction. I mean, you guys helping me with games and stuff is some of the best times that I have these days, okay? And I appreciate that, I really do, all right? But I'm a small-time guy, so why is it that everyone rags on me? Because it's popular. I'm the whipping boy of the internet, and they know that ragging on me gets drama views.
It's because you're a fucking cunt.
It's literally the only reason people want to have association with me. But I know that now, and that's sad, but I know that now. Even people who I think would give me a fair shake don't want to give me a fair shake.
But Phil, you fucking admitted that the interview was fair. You fucking liked how that interview went because you said it was a completely fair and open interview. You knew what you were getting into.
Because they want to profit off of me too, and people who maybe seemed like they were reputable, all of a sudden will just flip the switch. Oh my god, they see the dollar signs rolling in, they can't control themselves. All right. So
side scrollers done a show today and DSP was not a fucking factor in it whatsoever. They were talking about fucking collectible cars, they were fucking talking about, they were talking about pets, they were talking about fucking dogs, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? There was all these different fucking things they were talking about. Phil was not really an issue whatsoever. They were also promoting the fucking new merchandise, what's that fucking phrase again? Hold on, what's that fucking phrase, that quote? No, that, fucking, get that fucking shit closed. Hold on a second, let me think, hold on. So, side scrollers. What was the shit called, the stream? Beat Your Demons, that was it, Beat Your Demons. I didn't watch the entirety of the podcast, admittedly, okay? I watched some of it here and there, I had to do some chores in between. But the show was called Beat Your Demons, they're showing that merchandise, apparently I actually fucking made that merchandise. But yeah, it was an hour and a half long. So normal sort of kind of length for the podcast for them. They were talking about all sorts of different things. They had their own set kind of schedule of things to talk about. They moved the fuck on from Phil, and yet Phil was on here fucking crying and bitching and whining about how he can't trust anyone on the internet anymore because everyone fucking wants to fucking make money off his fucking name apparently. They want to all exploit him.
So it is what it is. I accept it now. And I have no desire at this point to really be involved with anyone. I told you at one point maybe I wanted to do an interview or maybe I wanted to do, what's the point? I don't think there's a single person out there who would really give me a fair shake. I actually take that back because I think there is one. I think there's maybe one person on the entire internet who may give me a fair shake. But even then, I don't see the point. I really don't. And I don't think that they would even want to have the interview with me anymore. After seeing how this last one just went, and the repercussions of trying to be forthcoming and honest and giving someone 5.5 hours of my time, I don't even, and what came out of it? Nothing but more drama and hate and stupidity, right? More money for those who want to be toxic and more pain for my community, right? Right? So, I've had enough of it. I just don't want to be involved in it anymore. And it's funny because my attitude is, we were doing fine anyway, right? We were doing fine. But this thing just happened out of nowhere, right? Like, really, it did. I had no plans on doing an interview. I told you guys that outright. I said, I have no plans on doing this. And then it just happened, right? And I was like, well, maybe I'll just do it and get it out of the way. And then it backfires. What a shock that it backfired. At least backfiring this way, it backfired with someone where I could just move on. As opposed to, what if oh my God, can you imagine if I had appeared on Drama Alert or something like that, and how that would have been horrible for everyone, correct? So I'm glad that I didn't do something like that. I think that would have been the worst case scenario. Certainly this is not the worst case scenario possible. But at the same time, yeah, this sucks for everyone. It's not just me. This affects literally everyone in the community, and that's not fair. And I apologize to all you because that's not what I was intending at all in any way, shape, or form. I thought that
So how does it affect your dent heads, Phil? Well, okay, I understand you being all bitching and whining and moaning about it, but why are dent heads affected at all? Like, Phil's fucking bitterness and unhappiness and unpleasantness and just general fucking cuntiness should all be left off stream. Like, people go to fucking people streaming their content to fucking avoid all this, like, if people go to a gaming stream because they fucking want to be entertained by a content creator playing a game, they don't usually go to a content creator's fucking stream. They're playing a game to fucking hear all this fucking nonsense toxicity, It's just bizarre to me why. This is literally. He doesn't need to be talking about any of this. He's essentially fueling detractor fucking videos at his fucking point. Prophet says Keem is looking into the whales and Derek now, but Derek blocked him? No, Derek got him blocked. Keem as well. If Phil did not run his mouth about Keemstar on that interview, Keemstar would not have gotten involved. Phil's big dumbass mouth had forced Keemstar's hands, and he asked the question, can I come on and say my piece and set the record straight? And obviously Side Scroll's like, yeah sure, go for it, why not? Green Mountain Time says, where were his fans on the Craig stream? They donate $200 but not a single dollar for their Pig Daddy. It's an excellent fucking point, I said it a fucking many times. Why the hell did not one single Phil fan from the supposedly strong 200,000 fucking subscribers he's got fucking contact Craig behind the scenes? Detractors were fucking sending their information, their own tidbits of information towards Craig. We weren't even aware if Craig was fucking responding or receiving it or doing anything with it. There's only a very small number of detractors who were aware that Craig actually was doing what he was doing. Like, he actually was. TG Gamebox, for example, was talking behind the scenes to Craig, back and forth. I think the that being said as well, also, a couple of times we were talking to Craig, but we had people like Prophet, for example, who tried to fucking send him all this information, and Prophet didn't hear a thing from Craig, so we were all left guessing. are we going to get any good interview out of this? You know what I mean? Is Craig just asking for information without doing anything with it? And also, in the end, a lot of us were proven wrong with how they conducted themselves with interview. They done very well. Craig done very well. Also, Adam was fucking just a savage, and it worked out. It was great to attract the content for us. But yeah, where were all the fucking DSP fanboys? You know, trying to send Craig information about Phil. These are good examples of why Phil's a great person. Or where's all this fucking the fucking DSP Denthead information about all the lies apparently we've been saying? Nobody on the DSP side of things can usually debunk detractor claims because usually we provide evidence, whereas Phil's evidence consists of trust me brah and waving a bit of paper.
Honestly, this is going to be a neutral interview, and then after that we move on and people make their own judgments. That's not what happened. It literally was the polar opposite. It was a neutral interview followed by a whole crap fest.
Phil, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Phil wanted it neutral. Phil did not want them forming their own opinions. Craig, Adam, or anyone else were not allowed to fucking form their own opinions on Phil Burnell based on the answers they had received. Can you imagine that? But can you imagine though if they were very positive? Imagine though if that Friday stream, that Friday decompression stream, had Craig and Adam be very positive towards DSP. They would no longer be neutral. But Phil would have been fucking going crazy. So it was maybe a neutral interview, but these guys were really fucking happy with me, so this is the incredible thing. No, the whole argument goes out the fucking window because Phil only wanted fucking positivity. He only wanted fucking praise and all that shit, you know what I mean? There's a couple of things that Phil was praised about. He fucking lasted 5 hours, over 5 hours, answering fucking questions. Well done for sticking out for that fucking long. You put up with Keemstar being on the fucking same interview as you briefly for some period of time. There's several fucking things that Phil was, people was kind of giving Phil props for in that regard. But Phil was hoping, anticipating, and expecting positivity, praise, acclamation, all that shit, you know what I mean? All sorts of fucking positivity to come from this. He didn't want them forming their own opinions based on the limited information that he gave them as to why we were all apparently mentally ill liars and conspiracy theorists. Hawksworther says that Craig said today that all Phil sent to him was Down the Rabbit Hole video and said it wasn't worth watching because it was so old. No fans sent anything. Fuck me, man, there you go. Do you mind Phil sending, I was just saying, most of the recent drama. That's what I'm saying though. WWE Champions is after Down the Rabbit Hole. The bank breaks are after Down the Rabbit Hole. Some examples of racism are from before then and also after then. It's fucking, it never stops. Phil's racism never fucking stops. Politically saying it's a wrong opinion to Phil. That's a problem. His fans are talked to and can't talk back. As soon as people can talk back, they find out they don't like Phil. Exactly. Phil's not used to that fucking experience, that fucking social interaction where he actually has people fucking responding immediately to the things he's saying and he can hear what they say to him. Usually when Phil fucking says something and he sees someone type something back in response and he doesn't like it, banned, leaned, get the fuck out of here, mentally ill fucking motherfucker. How dare you fucking, not agree with what I'm fucking saying. But he couldn't do that on someone else's fucking show.
Which was not the agreement. That literally was being completely disingenuous, and then everyone on the internet wants to make Phil the butt of the joke. No, that's fucked up. Alright? So, I'm sorry. That wasn't what I was told it was going to be. That wasn't what I thought it would be. That was literally a bait and switch situation. Okay? And I'm sorry, because my fans now have to put up with this crap. And that's not fair. Alright? At all. It's not fair to my viewers and fans that you had to put up. It's one thing for me to take the brunt of it. I'll take
money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for Chris Sizemore for a super chat. It says they did an entire segment about his victim mentality. They got pissed, but since the interview ended, he's done nothing but claim that he's a victim. So basically, they were spot on. Phil's a fucking eternal fucking victim. He fucking loves playing the victim. He really does. It's his fucking strongest card.
It's not fair. Alright? At all. It's not fair to my viewers and fans that you had to put up. It's one thing for me to take the brunt of it. I'll take it. I don't care. I've been through everything, man. You can't really faze me anymore. But these guys are just like, the fact that everyone else has to put up with stuff is the most messed up side of this. So, all I have to say is, I'm sorry. I learned my lesson. I'm done with the drama, right? I'm not going to be putting up with any of it anymore, I'm just going to roll with my own content, right? And you know the rules around here. We don't put up with the nonsense. I don't even want to hear, like I said, I assure you that in the last few months, there's been new things said about me, right? New drama and nonsense. I have no clue what it is. I've completely ignored it. I don't want to hear about it. When people try to bait me with dollar tips talking about it, I just ignore it. I'm not taking the bait anymore. I'm done. We're going to be here. We're going to have fun with games. We're going to have fun with, you know, oh, excuse me. We're going to have fun with everything. And my new React content, I'm enjoying a lot. It's diversifying my content. I feel like in long term, the React channel is going to be something great for everyone because it's not just about gameplay anymore. Even though I love the gameplay, and I told you guys, I'm never going to give up on gameplay, correct? I'm not. I love it. That's my bread and butter. That's where I came from, is being a gamer, a lifelong gamer. But as I get older, what I need to do is I need to diversify. I need to make more content. I feel like the React stuff is where we're headed, where I'm doing movie reviews, TV show reviews, reacting to clips every week, doing long-form reacts and all of that. That's very beneficial stuff, okay? So all this is great, and if I stick to my guns and I stick to my own stuff, I think things are going to be good, all right? And this is what it is. I just need to phase out all the bullshit from the outside. And it's funny because there's been a couple people who have reached out to me like, no, that's the wrong attitude to have. You need to lean into more of this. And you need to, I'm like, no, you're out of your mind, man. You just don't get it. Not everyone cares about drama, and not everyone cares about personal gain because of drama. I don't want any personal gain because of drama at all. Really. You know what? I want to know the truth? It fucking disgusts me and it pisses me off that the biggest, most popular piece of content that I put out on DSP Reacts was the stream where I reacted to those guys crapping all over me on Friday. I don't want that to be the most popular piece of content over there. I want people to watch my regular content and enjoy it, not the drama. But that's the thing. The drama sells on YouTube. You know, people say, Phil, are you aware that people make negative shows about you on a daily basis that get more views than your content? Yes, because it's toxic drama. And
There's nothing toxic about bingo. You take that back, you fucking swine.
stupid people like toxic drama, and there's a lot more fucking stupid people on this planet than intelligent people. So obviously, drama and stupidity sells. That's why Drama Alert, I mean, that's the name of the show, ended up
Well, there's fucking toxicity towards Keemstar.
being popular. I mean, we all know this. There's evidence of it. So of course, it's that crap is toxic stuff and negative stuff and hateful stuff will always be more popular than positive content. 1,000,000% of the time.
Hey, said positive. Fuck for that. I've got another fucking, well, it's not a full bingo, but I've got another thing to tick off. Fuck me, man. This is like full-on victim fucking mode today, man. This is unbelievable. So much fucking negativity and Phil. I'm a eternal fucking victim. All these other people are far more successful than me because people prefer their content over mine. Why don't people fucking like the content I'm doing? My content's better than their fucking content. Shut the fuck up, you bitch. You can't fucking tell people what they fucking enjoy and not enjoy. Yes, you can have an opinion on how much that fucking content is actually, you know, whether it's good or not. But you can't fucking tell people on the internet what to enjoy and what to not enjoy. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
That's just human nature. But I'm not going to do that. I've had opportunities to do it. When I had KO Gaming, I made a video about Homefront the Revolution that just because I said it was the worst game I'd ever played got only over 1 million views. It made me, I'm not exaggerating, thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and you fucking tried to keep repeating the same process. You fucking tried your best to fucking repeat the same thing over and over again, but nobody fucking bought it. People fucking saw it. It was a one-trick fucking pony. Phil had one big massive hit video in KO Gaming, and then the rest of it was fucking shite, and he kept trying to do clickbaity shit. He kept trying to do fucking, you know, this stupid ass thumbnail shit as well, you know what I mean? He kept trying to fucking debate titles with, is this the worst ever game here? This is the fucking stupidest thing ever, or shit. And then all of a sudden, KO Gaming got demonetized. Too much negative content on there, too much hateful language, hateful fucking, you know, conduct on there. Well, I'm not sure. I have a feeling Phil's fucking flood of toxicity and negativity on the future KO Gaming videos is why it got demonetized.
I probably made all in all, at the end of the day, probably around $4,000 on that review.
Fuck me, man. Imagine one video on YouTube making you $4,000 fucking dollars. That's impressive. For back in, I can't even mind how long ago that fucking was. The KO Gaming fucking Homefront video. And then, what did he do? He went to fucking, you know, had a staycation in Seattle. Got a nice fucking hotel room and that shit, you know what I mean? Leanna and fucking Phil going some sort of dumbass staycation, neglecting, rather than fucking capitalising on Phil's fucking popularity on KO Gaming, he let it fucking go idle for a while. Went on some dumbass staycation.
On one effing video. So what did I do? I stopped making overall negative reviews. I had a few negative reviews tossed in with positive ones. Well, that was it. People don't like that. Positive mixed with negative? Oh no, you gotta keep making the negative, right? Why didn't you just keep making the negative slander reviews?
Oh, so that's a great question from Profit. How much of that $4,000 was invested in the business? Sweet fuck all.
Because that's not me. And so the channel didn't blow up in popularity. It had one popular video, a few other videos that had maybe a couple 100,000 views, and you know, that's it. And what are you gonna do? Sorry that I'm going to be like honest and I'm gonna make content that I like and that I can wake up in the morning and be like, wow, I was okay with what I put out yesterday because I didn't hurt anyone, because I didn't, you know, do any insane over the top slander. No one took a shot so that I can make $1 today, right? That's the kind of content that I like to put out. And I'm sorry, but a lot of people don't care. I do. I have a moral compass in that way, that I refuse to make content that I don't stand behind. I'm not going to stand behind hateful content against people. Take a look at the reaction that I did last year to the Wings of Redemption documentary. While everyone else wants to crap on this guy, everyone else wants to just make fun of him constantly, I approach it from a completely different perspective, and people really appreciated that. I'm going to do the exact same thing when I watch this Part 2 documentary on Sunday. I'm going to approach it from that perspective. I refuse to be full of drama and full of hate in my heart just because I can make a few bucks doing it. That's ridiculous, you know? And when I did the react to these guys backstabbing me on Friday, I was upset, and yeah, I said some insulting things. I could have been way worse. I could have brought up their past and how messed up they are and the mistakes they've made. I know all about them. I know about Stuttering Craig's history. I know about Adam Krigler's history. I know all about them, the stuff that they've done that is laughably, hilariously embarrassing. I'm not going to bring that crap up because that has nothing to do with the situation. But that's the point I'm making, is I'm not going to go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to bother. That's not the kind of guy I am. You know, I'm just going to move forward positively and ignore all the nonsense. All right?
Way to openly threaten people on the fucking internet, Phil. I'm sure I won't backfire on you whatsoever. Fuck me, man.
Yes, I do know all about their history. I'm not stupid. I know all about all the things. I mean, geez. You want to talk about me saying things publicly that's embarrassing? I've seen a few things like, I can't believe they said that publicly. Like things that get them into big trouble. Like legally. I'm like, I don't know how, you know, why they even think that that's okay. But, you know, why am I going to bring that up, right? It was my interview. They're interviewing me. It's not like if you're going to interview me and say, okay, you said something racist. Well, I could have immediately countered and said, well, what about this thing you said? But that's not what I was there for. You see? Anyway, I'm done with it, okay?
Well, I think the impression I got from Adam was that if Phil wants to be racist, then be fucking racist, but don't bitch and whine when you get in trouble for it. That was essentially what Adam was saying. Like, if that is what you fucking enjoy doing, Phil, if you like being a racist piece of shit, saying racist things all the goddamn time, then do it. But fucking own it. That's what he was telling you to fucking do. You're bitching and whining and moaning about, oh, they gave me, Twitch fucking suspended me because they thought I said something fucking racist and all that shit. Fuck off. Just Jesus Christ, man. This is the person, this is the same guy that any time he usually sees a black character on screen in a video game, he fucking starts chewing his fucking hoofs until he fucking get bloody and raw. And he does it subconsciously, and I'm pretty sure he's not even aware he's doing it. It's probably some sort of fucking tick to fucking stop saying something racist, that he fucking puts something, he just shoves his fucking hoof in his fucking mouth and starts chewing, to just stop saying something dumb in a racist manner. World saying he stated he didn't know anything about Adam, yet he somehow knows everything he's done. And it's probably fucking told, you know, behind the scenes by one of his fucking dentheads like Kate Gallen or some pish.
I'm absolutely done with it. I'm not going to be doing this anymore. You know, I'm moving on. So every day now, we are going to have fun, chill content on my streams, on my channels. I'm not bringing up the crap anymore. This is it. Completely moved on. Today is the day where it's full time, 100% moving forward positively.
The last couple of days, Phil, you have been saying you're done with it. You said it was done, no more. On Thursday, you said, okay, we're going to have a decompression session and move on, no more. On Friday, you fucking said, I'm going to fucking react to them shit, and then that's it, I'm going to move on. On Saturday, you said you're done with it, and you're going to move on. On Sunday, you said you're going to done with it, and you're going to move on. Today's Monday, and you're saying you're done with it, you're going to move on. I have a feeling this is not going to be the last time I'm going to hear about it.
Alright, don't care. Alright, any other drama? Oh, did you hear that this guy said this? Review Tech and Team said this, and this guy said, I don't care. And if you bring it up, you're out of here. I don't give a shit. It's none of your business, none of my business, I don't care. It's really not my business, I don't care. I'm done with it. Let them all talk to themselves and talk in circles and have their own toxic, circles outside of here. I don't give a shit. I don't care if the side scrollers say a word about me in the future. I don't care. I don't even care if it's positive. I don't want to hear it. I'm done with it. You know? That's the only way to really move forward at this point. Don't ask me to go on an interview. Don't ask me to be doing any of this crap. Because I'll be honest, I just don't trust anyone anymore. You know? It's kind of like this did break my trust in anyone giving me a fair shake on the internet, because I thought that I could trust, and obviously I was very, very badly mistaken. And I'm at the point where it's like, what's the point? I'm just done with it. All right. So that's it. We're moving on. All right. Let us now talk about this week. So today it is end game of Wolong Fallen Dynasty. All right. It looks like I might beat the game today. If I do, that's great. If not, if I need one more stream, okay, that's fine. because I have 3 more gameplay streams this week, on the daytime. So we'll see how it goes today. But hey, I've been doing pretty good. Yesterday I beat 2 whole stages. Maybe today I'll beat 2 more and even get to the end. We'll see. But I'm excited to finish the game, okay? Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for everything for this playthrough. Let's get it done. Then tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is the return of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. After being away for about a week, we have finished up the Thieves Guild questline, and now we are going to be jumping into the other content that we've been waiting to do in the Imperial City for a very long time. There's tons of quests and things that we have, okay? Really exciting. By the way, Jasper Kitty is here. He's been here the entire time on the floor here. He's been relaxing. Now he's giving himself some baths in various parts of his body. So cool. And he may or may not jump up here. You know him. He usually jumps up here and does silly stuff during the stream. You'll see his antics. And he should be here for the next few days. It really depends on my wife's work schedule right now. Yeah, she's supposed to work the next few days, but I swear to God, every time that I try to announce a solid thing, then everything changes. Seriously. It's ridiculous. Okay? I'll get to questions later, guys. I'm going through the schedule because people are like, could you answer this question? Can you answer this question? It's not Q&A right now. We're going to do that after, all right? I'm going to do my schedule. All right, I think I got a tiny bit of game news, shout-outs, Q&A. We're going to do all the usual schedule here on the podcast, okay? I swear to you I'll answer questions in a few minutes. Okay.
I think I'm going to go speed up now to 1.5 because, boring shit ahead, I feel.
So I'm excited for tonight because after a stressful Wolong stream, I need something to diffuse and unwind, and that's what I feel the late stream will be tonight with Oblivion, okay? All right, then tomorrow, Tuesday, it could be more Wolong. All right, it very well may be more Wolong Fallen Dynasty. I'm not sure. But if we beat Wolong today, then tomorrow will be the premiere of Metroid Prime Remastered on the Switch, okay? I haven't played the Switch in so many months, like ridiculously long. It'll be nice to do something a little different for a change. We'll have to figure it out. Like, I have to download it and everything. I don't know how much it costs. I have no clue. I have to look into it tonight. I guess it really depends on how things go with Wolong today. But I'd be happy to jump into it tomorrow with you guys. You guys have wanted it for, what, almost a month now since it was just shadow dropped out of nowhere as a new release. Everyone's like, I can't wait to see him play it. Is it $40? King Goken? That's not bad. $40 is not bad at all. Okay. I feel good about that purchase. That sounds like a good value.
That fucking cuck King... So, King Goken did not want Phil to fucking make that fucking react video on Friday. He was like fucking... There was something I got King Goken to agree with me on. I said this to him, I said, I think me and you can agree on something. Something even you can agree with me on. Phil is his own worst enemy. When it comes to things like this, he should not be doing this. He is his own worst enemy, and this is not a good thing for him to do. And he's like basically saying, yeah, I know. There was nothing you could do to stop Phil from doing that fucking react shit on Friday to fucking aftermath it. And yet, he's still there. Supporting Phil, being a moderator for him. He's fucking enduring all this shit. Phil doesn't listen to these fucking people. He'll do what he fucking wants. His audience can be fucking screaming at him, this is a bad fucking idea, don't do it. And he'll fucking just kind of go on with it anyway because he thinks he knows better than they do. It's incredible, man, the amount of fucking disrespect that he gives to his fucking audience on a daily fucking basis. He only fucking wants them for a fucking monetary input, essentially. Their opinions are not fucking valid, usually. It's Jesus Christ, man, you got King Goken saying, here's King Goken in the chat saying some shit. He was telling you not to fucking do anything in relation to the side scrollers after the fucking interview on Thursday. Don't respond to it, don't give him feedback. They were decompressing themselves. And Phil's like, no, fuck Gus, I want to fucking say something. I'm going to react to their content after I finish rambling for an hour about them. Fuck me, man, He's a very frustrating person, this Phil Burnell. Very frustrating.
Value. Cool. And the first time I played it years ago, I really liked it, but I sucked at it because I never played the first-person Metroids before, and I was terrible. Admittedly, I was terrible with those Wii controls. Like, I was just sucking. Oh, Jasper, come on up. Here he is. Jasper wants to join us. He heard me say...
Hold on, I need to slow it down. So Dogsplain just told me to slow it down for Jasper. So, we'll go normal speed for now for Jasper stuff.
His name, he's like, I'll join the stream. Here he comes. You silly guy. Oh my God, he was crawling all over me this morning. Because my wife had to go to work in the morning, which means if she's up, he's up. I still got to sleep a little more. Well, oh no. You think he let me sleep? Oh no. He's crawling all over me. He's trying to knead the bed and the sheets on me and next to me, and he wants me awake. I'm like, dude, it's way early. Jasper. Jasper. You just scratched the living crap out of my arm.
That was wonderful, Jasper. What a fucking incredible attack. Oh my God, from the top of the chair. I'm sorry, but we need to fucking enjoy that one more time. In slow motion, I believe. Hold on. Let's go 0.5, shall we?
Wants me awake. I'm like, dude, it's way early. Jasper. Jasper.
Oh my fucking god. I mean, why did you knock him off a chair, Phil? You swatted your arm to the side and smacked him off the goddamn chair. How dare you fucking mistreat that poor animal, Phil? Can we get a thumbnail? I don't know. You should that, I don't know. Phil's yell of pain. Hold on, we can maybe do better. Jesus, these fucking yells. Attack him! Attack him!
Jasper.
Wait, everyone. Poor Jasper. Hold on, it's like Street Fighter. It's like Street Fighter. Jasper's going in for a kill. Jesus, man. Agent the COD is taking down Phil Burnell. Oh my, hold on. Let's see if I can get a thumbnail of this. Hold on. This might be the best it gets in terms of like physically, just like. It just looks like Jasper's actually fucking attacking him right at this fucking point. Hold on. The fact that we can't get a clear shot of Jasper is a bit bloody, so it might not work too well, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, I don't have the website open. 2 seconds. I need to get the website open. 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds. I need to copy. Oops, we're gonna have a time. Copy of that. I've got a website here. Paste it in. Please be good. Please be good. It kind of works. It kind of works. Jesus, man. But some of these fucking sounds are fucking incredible, man. One more time. Still in slow motion.
I'm like, dude, it's like, it's way.
His face, or Phil's face,
He
man.
wants me awake. I'm like, dude, it's like,
That's kind of weird, like fucking eye twitch here.
it's way early.
The first pain, the first scream of pain. Ah! Like digging his wee claws into him right there. And then another one, the scratch. Oh, that's actually got a good one. So the front of Jasper's claws are declawed, but the back ones aren't. So this would have actually hurt Phil quite a good bit, I think, because that's the leg there. The leg's going on his arm, but it has no real traction on his noodle arms. There is no way. If Phil had stronger arms, if Phil had Jaha-style arms, Jasper would have been very easy. Would have managed to fucking climb up those arms because, you know, there's actual substance to Jaha's arms. You know, he's a big beefy bastard. He keeps himself in shape. He's got big bulky arms. But Phil's noodle-ass arms, his claws can't even sink into them. They go right through them like a fucking wet noodle. And so no wonder it's happened to fucking Jasper. Oh,
Jasper.
and then one more time.
Jasper.
Fucking well done, Agent the COD. You've served your detractors well. Let's get back to normal speed. Apparently there's more to come. Let's wait and see.
You just scratched the living crap out of my arm, Jasper. Jasper, man, that hurt. Look at this. I'm bleeding now. Good job.
How? I can't see any blood. Hold on. Look at this, I'm bleeding. Where's the blood?
Jasper, man, that hurt.
Let's see.
Look at this. I'm bleeding now. Good job. I am. In multiple places, I'm now bleeding.
Is his blood like fucking transparent? Has he drank so much gin over the fucking years that his fucking blood has been replaced by alcohol? The blood was barely fine. He got. I can believe he got scratched. It was a fucking cat after all, but no, I don't see any traces of fucking blood flowing. Oh, the crimson's flowing through his fucking noodly arms. No, it's fucking no. It's still ghostly pale and white.
Hurt.
Like, can I see blood flowing here? Where is the blood? This is all hair in his arm. This hair in his arm. This hair. This hair. This hair. Where is the blood? I cannot see blood. The only blood I see is Give More Blood in chat. I cannot see any blood on Phil's arm.
Good job.
Any blood there? No.
I am. In multiple places, I'm now bleeding.
I can't see any. I see none. Personally, I see none. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can't see any. Maybe I'm just blind as fuck, boy, but I don't know. Oh, does it start? Does it actually start getting worse in 2 minutes? Okay.
You see what it's like having a cat? You see what it's like? He couldn't wait for me to move my arm out of the way. So if you could bear with me for a second while I go bandage up my now bleeding arm, okay?
Actually, yeah, it's actually getting a wee bit bloody there, isn't it,
If
actually?
you could bear with me for a second while I go bandage up my now bleeding arm, okay? I'd like to go disinfect it. I don't really have to bandage it, but I should probably disinfect it.
Bandage it, man. He's going to fucking put his arm in a fucking sling. I can't play games tonight, guys. I've been wounded in the fucking battlefield of the fucking game.
Because you don't know where his claws have been. Probably the litter box, alright? I'll mute the mic. I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh, he's going to mute the fucking mic, you son of a bitch. And he's gone, okay. Oh, he's back. I went too far. Oh, here we go.
Vicious attacking. I'm still bleeding. He actually got me really good on this one. This one's alright. This one he got me real good. Because he was trying to climb the chair and he put all his weight on his back foot. And it just went right to town on my arm. So it's probably going to be a few more minutes before it stops bleeding. But I disinfected it with alcohol.
Well, I'm not surprised that Phil had alcohol readily available. For medicinal purposes, sure, it's medicinal. All those green bottles of Tanqueray, they were medicinal the whole time, honest.
Ugh. It's bleeding, yeah. This one's fine. This one already...
Oh, look at that, actually. That's actually... Jesus. To be fair, that is looking nice. Agent de Claude, you have outdone yourself, boy.
Ugh. It's bleeding, yeah. This one's fine.
Look at that arm. It's like a knife wound. That's a nice big-ass scratch on that noodly arm.
This one already stopped. The bell on the back of the arm. But the one on the front of the arm is just...
Oh, the front of the arm was even worse. We didn't really see that much, really. You know, it's like... Jesus, man.
Arm is just... he got a good chunk. Like, damn. Well, it is what it is. That's life.
Show it off, Phil. Show it off for the camera.
Right? That's life, my friends. That's life having a cat. And this is not the worst. You know, I've had...
Oh my, look at that. The inside of the arm as well. Jeez. Oh my, well done, Jasper. I am so proud of that boy.
Worse, you know, I've had much worse than this. This is probably the first time ever this has ever happened on camera, right? Yeah.
But I'm going back to 1.25 speed now, by the way, because, I mean, it's as fun as it was to watch at, I can't endure Phil at normal speed all the whole time. We need to go faster again, 1.25.
I told you, what happens is he'll jump all over the bed in the morning sometimes, and, when he does that, sometimes he'll just get me. He'll be walking across, and his claw, he slips, goes right into you. You're like, ah! I end up with a giant cut on your body. Like, God damn it. Well, it is what it is. How bad is it? It's not bad. It's superficial. But the thing is, you know, with a cat's claws, if they get you at the right angle, it's like zoop, it'll just keep going. So this, like I said, this one on the back of my arm is already fine. It's already clotted fine, no problem. Look, not bleeding at all. No. But this one is going to be a bit. But that's why... Pro tip, always have either disinfectant like spray or rubbing alcohol if you have a cat. You absolutely need it at all times. The moment, the quicker you disinfect a cat scratch, the better. Because if you don't, it could get really itchy and infected, and that's the last thing you want. So that's why I was like, I gotta go right into the bathroom and disinfect the thing. You know, and I'll probably have this bad for a few days and whatever. No big deal. Whale-tail gin, you should not disinfect with. You should probably use rubbing alcohol. That's what it's for, okay? Now, cat scratch fever. Is that when if you get a scratch from a cat and you don't disinfect it and then you get, like, sick from it and you get a fever? Is that what they call that? I would have lost my... Oh, yeah, I definitely would have lost my arm. Yes, a few scratches from my cat. I would have lost my whole left arm. Of course, we all know this. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, people are pretty ridiculous. Okay, it's finally stopping. Here we go. Finally, I went from full bleed to just a little bit, so we're almost good. Anyway, everyone, I guess we should get back to the schedule while I continue to dab my arm here. Oh, okay. So tomorrow, we will either do a second, stream. Alright. Hold on. We will either do a second stream of Wolong to finish the game, depending on how long I get today, how far I get into it. Or, tomorrow will be the premiere of Metroid Prime Remastered, depending on what happens. Okay, I have to look into it. Like I said, I'll probably get it tonight. Either way, I'll probably get it tonight, because I'm going to start playing it soon anyway. Alright, we'll go from there. Tomorrow night, we'll be Like a Dragon Ishin, a nice late night chill stream. Last time around, we had a really good time because we had great progress in the story. Some interesting twists in the story last time around when I played it. So I'm looking forward to more to see, you know, what happens next. The story is actually really good in Like a Dragon Ishin. The major criticism I have of it is that the cutscenes are really long-winded. But that's like par for the course for Yakuza. Like, Yakuza has always had really long-winded cutscenes that could take upwards of 10 minutes. And a lot of people have issue with that. Because I don't want to sit around and just listen to people talk for 10 minutes. It's supposed to be a video game. But, you know, that's how they've always been. Especially the older Yakuza's always had stuff like that. So I'm okay with that. That's why it's a fun late-night chill stream. Okay? So, that's tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I really don't think we're going to need 3 streams to be well long. So I think no matter what, we're definitely playing Metroid on Wednesday. And then Wednesday night will be Oblivion to end my streaming week. Okay? I'll be off on Thursday. My 1 day a week. Woohoo. And then when I come back on Friday, finally it's completely done. It's completely collided. Cool. Okay, I can stop dabbing it. Perfect. When I come back Friday, it is the premiere of Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I'm very stoked for. You know, Resident Evil 2 Remake is one of my favorite survival horror games ever made. Was my game of the year when it came out. All reviews are essentially saying that this game is going to be that good. Like, the reviews are like 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, insanely good. Same level as Resident Evil 2 Remake. If that's the case, huge thumbs up. I'm very excited, all right, for this game on Friday. I'm playing it all day on Friday. Then Saturday, it's DSP versus the Internet, my weekly clip show, all right? So, shall I now talk about the clip show? Because some people have been asking questions about it. Because some people are like, well, how does it work? I guess some people are trying to figure out, you know, how to become a part of it because they've been watching the content. The way it works is, it's channel members over on my YouTube channel, DSP Reacts, who get to nominate clips for DSP versus the Internet. So the channel is youtube.com/@DSP Reacts. That's how you get there. Head over there and become a member. Standard level members get to suggest videos, but they get thrown into kind of a bucket, and it's first come, first serve, depending on who nominates what at what point. Excuse me. And every week we get probably 50 to 100 submissions that way. No exaggeration. Last week I think we had the most ever. It was like 70-something submissions. So we only got, if you look at the playlist that we were looking at during the show on Saturday, we only got through like maybe 2/3 of it. The last third we didn't even get near because there were so many suggestions, okay? Now, if you become an ultra member on DSP Reacts, that's the highest level member you can be over there. Now, obviously, that's the highest level of support, but then you're absolutely guaranteed to get your clip watched on the show, okay? It's a guarantee. We're going to watch it. Now, understand, there is no 100% guarantee I'm watching a whole video. The point of the show is that it's a clips show. I watch short clips and react to them. It's not supposed to be, Phil watches 10 minutes of a documentary, right? Phil watches a whole giant segment. It's not what it's supposed to be. Now, there have been times when something interests and fascinates me and I've watched longer. I mean, the last week that one of the examples...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Puckfootin for the super chat. It says he'll try to profit off of that scratch. Yeah, anyway, fucking died. I mean, if Jesus fucking Christ, he nearly lost his fucking arm, man. He nearly fucking bled out on stream. Can't wait for that for me, imagine. Can't wait for fucking Keemstar to pick up on this, man. Streamer nearly fucking dies on stream due to deadly cat attack. It's just this fucking cat going ham on Phil's middle arms multiple fucking times with his back closed.
Now, there have been times when something interests and fascinates me and I've watched longer. I mean, the last week that one of the examples, the United States versus the United Kingdom McDonald's food comparison was actually very interesting to me because I was trying to learn the differences between the menus and everything. I really like that.
That is a bingo. Phil said interesting, and that's on the bottom left, which is a diagonal line from bottom left to top right. We're doing quite well on bingo. We've got these 2 Tetris pieces right fucking here, and then we've got one thing up here as well, updates. But yeah, we are doing quite well on the bingo. It's going quite strong. Plenty of game to go. Hopefully we can get a full house today. It'd be great to fucking start off the week with a full house.
Okay, so that kind of stuff, if it intrigues my interest, piques my interest. There was the bike delivery guy. I watched like 15 minutes of his video because I loved it. It was so different. But then there's going to be stuff that I don't like, and we're going to just watch a little bit and skip, okay? So, please consider becoming a member over on DSP Reacts. If you do, you get to just submit videos and first come, first serve to get watched on the next show. But if you become an ultra member, you are guaranteed to get your video watched on the show. That's how it works, okay? Now, if you're a member over there right now, I have not, as of yet, posted up the threads in which you can nominate your videos for next week. I haven't done it yet, all right? I'm probably going to do it either today or tomorrow, and then people will start to post up. And what it is, whenever I post anything on that channel, I also post on the community tab a thread with a big announcement so everyone knows that it's happened. And if you're subscribed to that channel or you're a member of that channel, you'll get those notifications, okay? Abdullah, I'm telling you right now, what's going to happen is if you become a member, I will post up threads, members-only threads, on the community tab of DSP Reacts, and when those threads go up, that's when you can submit your videos, okay? And I'm going to either do that sometime later today or tomorrow, so people will have several days to submit content for Saturday's show, okay? So as of now, you can't do it yet. Threads aren't there yet. They'll be coming in the next couple of days, okay? I need to really settle on what day it'll be. Like probably maybe every Monday or every Tuesday. Like I want to have a rhythm what it's going to be, so everyone knows exactly when to post up their videos. Right now, there has been a little bit of, you know, when I get to it, but it should be more like, nah, it's scheduled. That every Monday at so and so a time, that's when I post up the threads, and people know that's when they can actually start nominating, right? So I will let you know, but it should be soon. Probably today, but at the latest sometime tomorrow. Okay, there you go. So anyway, that's coming up on Saturday, DSP versus the Internet. That's my weekly clip show. And then Saturday night, we're doing more Resident Evil 4 Remake. And then Sunday, so 1 week from yesterday, so this will be the 26th, yes, the 26th of March coming up, it's actually going to be a special day-long React event. DSP reacts to The Continual Fall of Wings of Redemption by June the King. This is the follow-up documentary that was made after all the original documentaries were made on Wings, because there's multiple ones, if you can believe it. So this one's going to essentially pick up where the Down the Rabbit Hole video left off. You know, Wings had been scheduled to be getting this surgery that was supposed to allow him to lose weight, and the question is, did he go through with it? Was he successful? What else happened after the fact? Because apparently that was kind of just the beginning of the story. There's a lot more that's happened in the last few years that wasn't in that original documentary. So that's what we're going to be watching this coming Sunday. All right, and that's all day long. We'll probably order some food. And again, I'm going to approach that for exactly the way I approached the first one. Try to be fair. Try to approach it from a situation as someone else who's been harassed endlessly on the internet. And try to be objective with my judgments of it, okay?
Basically, you're going to fucking make it all about yourself. Gotcha.
So there you go. All right. Then on Monday, we get back to full scheduled gameplay. So that means on Monday, it'll be probably Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I'll pair that with a chill stream. And then probably on Tuesday, we'll start alternating back and forth. So we'll have Metroid Prime back into the mix. Okay? But I feel Resident Evil 4 Remake is going to be all anyone's going to want to see over the weekend. So. What's wrong with my arm? It's all chopped up. Jasper chopped it up. You can see. See how red it is? See that? Jasper chopped up my arm live on camera. He sliced and diced. It happened. It was a live work injury. I have to file a complaint against myself for allowing this unsafe work environment by letting my cat into the office. Sue myself for it. Alex says you should order the Rock Pizza again. From what I remember, he said it was really good. You know, we did. And no, it's not. It was bad last time. We actually were very upset because we ordered a veggie pizza, and the veggie pizza was not that good. There was not that many vegetables on it. We were quite disappointed. So I don't think we're going to be ordering from them for a bit. I don't know what happened, but it just was not very good. Jasper's only front declawed. When we rescued him, he was already declawed. We didn't declaw him or whatever. Like a lot of people tend to pass around, which is a complete falsehood. It's not true at all. I would never declaw a cat. That's insanely bad for a cat, and very, very harmful. But that's one of the reasons why we rescued him. He was at the shelter for several months. No one wanted him because he was front declawed. But he still has his back claws, as you can see. Right? I mean, the proof is in the injury. There you go. Okay, so that's the schedule for the next week. I do want to remind everyone, Ask the King is coming up. That is my bi-monthly Q&A show. That's going to be on the final day of the month, March 31st. If you'd like to submit your questions early, type ! Ask the King into the stream chat. A link will pop up to do so.
Ask the King, eh? The King of what? The King of harmful slurs? The King of food? I don't know, King of Fate. The King of Fate. He's the fucking King of Fate. Like, I've time and time and time and time and time again, I've done this as a fucking demonstration, but if you go to, like, any fucking... Jesus Christ, man. So we can go on Phil's... By the way, in case you've not seen Phil's dumbass Twitter page yet, this is a fucking new Twitter image. Fucking garbage, fucking garbage shit. Fucking embarrassing, you know. But, I mean... So... If you type in to the URL here, this, youtube.com/The King of Hate Vlogs.
Hello, everyone.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking cunt. Look at him, he's fucking bitching and whining about the fact that it's the most fucking popular video on his fucking channel. He's got it as the main fucking video it plays. It's the main fucking video it plays as soon as you visit his fucking channel. And he's bitching and whining about why it's the most popular video on my fucking channel, and I hate that. I hate that content like that is the most popular fucking video on my channel because I don't want negative, toxic, drama fucking shit to be popular. And yet he's promoting it on his channel of his own volition to try and get more attention at it. He's moving past, I'm saying that's a great point, Clovis. He's moving past it by having it as his fucking main video as soon as you visit the fucking channel. So how do you get to the channel? youtube.com/The King of Hate Vlogs. He is always in perpetuity the King of Hate. He will be, now and forever, the King of Hate. Oh my god. Non-stop. Did he really put Keemstar in his fucking title of a video for a React thing? Yeah. YouTube compression, candy making, Keemstar derails. Fuck me, man. That's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But again, it's DSP.
Or you can head right over to dspgaming.com, and on that site you can submit your questions in the forums as well. Of course, if you're a channel member either here on DSP Gaming or over on DSP Reacts, you already have the opportunity to submit your questions early. There's 2 threads that I posted up weeks ago on each page on the community tab for members only, where you can post up your questions for the show. Obviously, I will start talking more about that next week, since next week is the week of the actual show, and I think more people will post up then. But there you go. Okay. All right, that's the schedule. I think I had like one news story I wanted to talk about today. Let me double check that. I think seriously there's like one story and that was it. Oh, excuse me.
So yeah, the muting of him and his bodily functions lasted 1 day. It didn't even last a whole like week or whatever. Literally 1 day for Phil muting himself of all his bodily functions. He's not bothered his ass to do it one time yet today.
Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Oh yeah, I had totally forgotten about this, and then it became news today. Remember last year, Nintendo made a weird announcement that they're shutting down their kind of legacy digital marketplaces? Yeah, it was so weird, because it's like, what's the point of that? Well, yeah, they're going through with it. It's official. There's only 1 week left. If you own a Wii U or a Nintendo 3DS, and you want to buy any of the games digitally, this is your last opportunity to do so. 1 week left. After that, they are shutting down those digital marketplaces completely, and you can only buy physical copies of games for those systems moving forward. Now, already there was a story that I guess Wii U's are bricking everywhere. There's an odd error code that's popping up on people's Wii U's that bricks them, and you can't repair them. They're just done for good. Now, that would suck if you had a Wii U, and you're like, oh, it's the last week to buy games. You run and you buy like 20 digital games, and then your Wii U bricks. So now you can't get them at all. It's pretty crazy, huh? But anyway, just throwing that out there, I would think it would be more of a concern for those with the 3DS. The Wii U, let's be honest, most of the great games for the Wii U have since been re-released, correct? Right? They've already been re-released. And therefore, if you want to play them on the Switch or whatever, you know, you can. Ronnie says you can repair them. I didn't hear that. I heard people on the internet were saying they're not repairable. But anyway, I don't know if it's common or not. I have no desire to boot up my Wii U to find out. I'm never going to use that thing ever again, let's be honest, right? Like, I'll probably never use the Wii U again. And like I said, Mario Kart, already re-released. The Donkey Kong games, already re-released. You know, the Mario games, well, can you get the Mario games on Switch? Maybe those you can. The Wii U versions of the Mario games, maybe those are the exception. I guess Pikmin 3 as well. Right? Pikmin 3 was a really good Wii U game, in my opinion, one of my favorites. And I don't think yet, has that been released for Switch yet? I don't think so, right? But for example, you know, Breath of the Wild, that was a Switch game. It was a cross-platform game. Most of the big ones kind of can be bought for other consoles regardless. So it's not that big of a deal. At the same time, it's still stupid in my opinion. I said this last, I said, the 3DS, are you shitting me? The 3DS was giantly popular, like humongously popular. The best-selling handheld like ever. Why on earth would you now turn off the marketplace? I mean, maybe they really did an analysis and realized people just weren't buying games on there anymore. I don't know. The Switch has such a market share now that everyone's buying Switch instead and Switch games, so maybe the 3DS really is a dead system. No one wants it anymore. No one cares about the games. I don't know. But anyway, heads up. 1 week left, okay? All right. So, let's see here. All right. Let us do some shout-outs before we get to Q&A, shall we? We start here today with American Manga Undertaker, who did a super chat. He says, it's really hard to be an honest and no drama style DSP fan these days. I hear ya. When there's so much.
I'm sorry, I've got to. This fucking face that Phil made here. Jesus. I have to, for science. I just have to fucking, see how it is as a potential thumbnail. I mean, the amount of ways you can exploit this image. People who are talented with the kind of photoshopping kind of thing. There's a lot of potential ways to exploit this for your own nefarious means. So yeah, I'm doing this for the community. I'm doing this for the people. Hold on, so let me just copy that image, paste. Yeah, I'll try a decent crop out there. There you go. Fucking. There we fucking go. Another fucking successful fucking removal of the background. Just fucking face.
It's really hard to be an honest and no drama style DSP fan these days. I hear ya. When so many people on the internet want to involve themselves with me for dramatic purposes, right? How can you, if you're a fan, how can you not get wrapped up in it? I understand. I completely hear it. That's why I apologize, because even though, yeah, very much is me, it very much is my life and everything. I get it. You guys get pulled into that crap, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? It sucks that you have to get pulled into that nonsense, because you don't deserve it, you know? But at the same time, I certainly was not expecting things to go the way that they did. You know what I mean? Like, at all. I was thinking that it was going to be exactly as it was explained to me, and that's literally not what it was. You know, it really was a bait and switch situation. It is what it is, and I move on from it. Okay, so no more of that baloney moving forward. I'm done with it. We move back to normal stuff from now on. Gara of the Rage did a $5 super chat and says, "Can you play the game and shut up about the interview?" Yes, when we finish the podcast. The whole point of the podcast is discussion. You realize that, right? This is the podcast. The game comes after the podcast.
Yeah, that's a waste of fucking money, but that's a funny fucking super chat. It's like, just shut the fuck up and play the fucking game. He said on Thursday he wouldn't have to fucking talk about it again. He said on Friday he was done with it. He said on Saturday he was done with it. He said on Sunday he was done with it. And today, on Monday, he's still talking about the goddamn fucking interview, and his fucking audience are fucking hard enough. Oh my fucking god. Bad luck saying, I thought this was bait and to be expected. Phil fucking... Can you imagine Phil fucking constantly contradicting himself and lying all the goddamn time just to suit his own fucking narrative, whatever, at a fucking point in time? Shocking, I fucking know.
There's even a schedule that I post up on my Twitter, here on the channel every day. It says, the Level 1 Podcast, 10:45 a.m.
And yet you fucking turn about 10:50 a.m. Even though you fucking claim you're on there since 10 a.m.
Gameplay, 12:45 p.m. So,
but you said you were fucking done talking about the interview, and yet you're still talking about the fucking interview.
Oh, if you're upset that I'm talking on a podcast that's supposed to be discussion about topics,
he is literally telling you to shut the fuck up about the fucking interview, which you claim you want to fucking move on from. He didn't fucking say shut up about fucking gaming news. He didn't say shut up about your fucking schedule. He didn't say shut up about your fucking boring ass days off fucking plans. He said shut the fuck up about the fucking interview and play the fucking game. Specifically, the interview is what he fucking told you to shut the fuck up about, and you're fucking turning it into some sort of thing where he's attacking the whole Level 1 podcast format. Fucking moving the goddamn goalposts to see your own fucking goddamn narrative, and you accuse detractors. You accuse the detractors of fucking moving the goddamn goalposts. Doesn't take one more fucking time.
From now on. Gara of the Rage did a $5 super chat and says, "Can you play the game and shut up about the interview?"
That is all I said about the fucking... No, he's not complaining about the Level 1 podcast. He's complaining about the fucking interview talk non-stop. Because a lot of Phil's fans don't fucking want Phil to keep going on about it, because they know it's bad for him. Phil did very badly in that interview. He did very badly dealing with the aftermath. It was not a good look for him whatsoever.
Yes, when we finish the podcast. The whole point of the podcast is discussion. You realize that, right? This is the podcast. The game comes after the podcast. There's even a schedule that I post up on my Twitter, here on the channel every day. It says, the Level 1 Podcast, 10:45 a.m. Gameplay, 12:45 p.m. So if you're upset that I'm talking on a podcast that's supposed to be discussion about topics, you're in the wrong time slot. I can't make you read the schedule, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but you're complaining about something that's publicly posted, right? This would be like going to the baseball field and complaining that they're not playing the baseball game when you're there. Well, you're there early. You showed up early. Should all the players hit the field early because you're there? Maybe you do think that should happen. Well, wow. Maybe, okay, that's interesting. Maybe we need to analyze that a little further. Anyway, so, thank you for the super chat, but no, I'm not dropping everything and canceling my podcast for you. That's not happening.
Not what the fucking guy said at all. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Phil is the expert in moving the goalposts. It's one of those kind of things. Oh, Buck Gray said he said style. Was it... No, was it the right kind of style, though? Did he say... something like style? Like, did he say podcast style, or gameplay style, or schedule style, or did they just say style on its own? If it said style on its own, then I can't count it. It's dumb. Or non-drama style. He said non-drama style DSP fan. Okay, that's a fair point then. I'll tick it then. In that case, I missed that, and thank you very much for pointing out. I'll tick that happily. Thank you very much. Oops, I clicked the wrong fucking thing, sorry. Dabby, hello. Dabby says big ups to you, Dabby. And yeah, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. We are 7 away from a full house, and Phil has got plenty more to fucking talk about, it looks like. We are behind Phil by 1 hour and 10 minutes. I have ranted and raved. I do apologise sometimes for pausing too much. We are miles behind, but I just couldn't help myself. Phil says a lot of dumb stuff, he does a lot of dumb stuff, and I can't help myself and just fucking ranting.
So Gara of the Rage. There's your name. Sorry, I'm not going to type out your giant name either because that would make my leaderboard like so bloated. Also, shout out to Skylar Dark who became a member this morning. I should call this out. As you can see, guys, we no longer do ginormous monthly members goals. You guys basically told me after years of doing it, you didn't want it anymore. So this month we're not doing it. I'm doing what you want, which is basically just small daily goals. So today, it's a double stream day. You know, very, very stressful stream here with Wolong. And then later tonight, a nice chill stream with Oblivion. Okay? It'd be great to hit 5 new members today, right? We already got 1. It would be great to get some more today. And let's see how it goes. Thank you for your support. Okay, heading into the tips now. Actually, I take that back. Local Nomad just re-upped his membership for 22 months. Says, what console will you hit Resident Evil 4 Remake for? You know, I don't know. I'm hearing conflicting things now. So, initially, I was looking around on the internet for data, and I saw a bunch of people posting up that apparently there's evidence that this thing actually will run better on the Xbox Series X. And I was like, oh, okay, I was surprised. I actually heard that recently. A few games have been running better on PS5 than Xbox Series X, and I was like, you know, hey, I have no commitment to buy everything on the Xbox, you know. There's 2 advantages for me for the Xbox. I like the controller better, and I get surround sound with my neck phone. I don't get true surround sound on the PS5. So I was like, you know, if that's the case, maybe I'll get it on Xbox. But then the other day, someone said, oh no, that's baloney. There's haptic feedback on the PS5 that's going to be better. By the way, I guess Digital Foundry, did they come out with their video and say that it runs better on PS5? Is that true? Because someone had said that in the chat the other day. So I will likely get the game. Oh, here he comes. I will likely get the game.
Round 2, fight. Well, he's eyeing him up. Look at that Jasper's eyes. He's like, okay, you survived the first time, you fucking dick. But I'm gonna fucking finish your fucking job. Give me that fucking arm. Claws are ready. Fucking get him.
Probably like Wednesday-ish, I'm thinking. So, you know, let's talk about it over the next couple of days and figure it out. Like, does it really matter what console I play it on? No, it doesn't at all. Like, to me, it's a single-player game. It doesn't matter what I play it on. But obviously, I want to play on the console where I'm going to get the better overall experience for me and for you. You know, if the visuals are a little better or whatever, you know, or maybe the haptics will actually add something. I don't know. It's okay, Jasper. I know you didn't mean it. I know you didn't mean to rip my arm up. Like, I know you didn't mean this. I know you're just being a nut, like usual. No, I'm not. I don't watch out for Jasper Kitty. He didn't mean it. I'm not going to be upset. Anyway, so let me know. You guys give me your opinions. All right, how about this? We'll do a live poll right now. And this isn't going to necessarily be definitive of what I do. All right. Which console should I get RE4 Remake on? Xbox Series X or PS5? Or PlayStation 5? There you go.
Money, money, yeah,
So-
yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. I mean, it's one of those things, like, I know, do people want me to disable the notifications for subscribers? I included everything here, so super chats, donations, and subscribers are included in the wee bar, the automatic kind of bar at the bottom of the screen. So I thought I'd include all 3 of them. So notification, but are people okay with the subscriber notification as well? If they are, I won't bother with it. But I've heard a couple of things where people, like, you know, some people are sometimes saying things. I don't know. I'm happy to keep it anyway because I like making Phil dance. I do enjoy making him fucking dance to the tune. Every time I get a chance to fucking make Phil dance to the fucking tune, like this fucking little. This is Phil trying to fucking do a head fucking bob, you know, head thrashing, but this is as best he can fucking do it because he's fucking so old and his back's killing him, you know. Anytime Bohemian Rhapsody fucking plays, this is the best I can fucking do at that fucking epic scene. That's as best as he can fucking do.
There you go. So you vote. I don't really care either way. Let's see what you guys vote for. All right. Okay. Let's get the tips now, shall we? Okay. I should wear a bandage over this? How exactly would I find a bandage that's that big? Look, it's my whole arm.
Oh, I'll let you guys see it. So it's all full screen. Hold on. There you go.
Wear a bandage over this? How exactly would I find a bandage that's that big? Look, it's my whole arm. Oh, I have a mummy wrap? I don't have a mummy wrap, sadly, to wrap that in. So I guess it's just going to have to air out. Anyway.
Let the Seattle air cure it. The Seattle air cures all. It is a magical thing.
Dorian for our first tip of the day, $4.20 says, good luck with Wolong. I hope that you can beat it soon. I think we will defeat it either today or tomorrow. I can't see it taking more than 2 more streams. I can't imagine. Unless really I suck or the game gets really difficult, like a giant difficulty spike at the end. But I would actually say it's been easier now. It's actually been easier now that I've leveled up my armor and I've got to this one build now. I think that it's actually been an easier experience. So I'm not foreseeing that. Probably today or tomorrow at the latest, but maybe today. We'll see. Okay? Really? I'm being told that Digital Foundry's video did come out and they're saying there's some control issues on the Xbox. Really? Control issues? Huh. Okay. Juan David Ortega desperately wants me to notice him. Hello, Juan David Ortega. I notice you. There you go. Ellipsian says you should get it on Xbox because there's a Microsoft reward. It'll give you $5 back as points. You get to activate it on the dashboard before buying. What's up, Jade? Good to see you here today. How you doing, Jade? Jade, did you just join? Because did you see what Jasper did to me? Jasper accidentally scratched the crap out of me. Snowcrawl tipped $1, and he says, I do feel that you've been backstabbed, but do you think that there's been like a positive benefit on your channel? No. No, I'll be honest. Now, here's the thing. Right now, we have 491 viewers on the stream, correct? That is a little bit more. I'd say typically for the podcast, we used to get between 300-400. Now we have a little over 400. For anyone who's new, first of all, welcome. If you're new here and you can't talk, you're like, what gives? It's because we have a sub-only mode. The reason we have sub-only mode is because of insane amounts of internet trolling. If I had that off, this chat would be full of bots and other people spamming disgusting things that no one wants to see. You know, talking racist stuff. Just basically generally making the world bad for everybody.
Only Phil may be racist in his own streams. No bots allowed.
So we have to have sub-only mode. It's one of the only real ways I can control my content and make it that we can have a good time together, okay? If you want to talk in my chat, please become a sub of the channel, all right? And, hopefully it's not too much of a problem. Some people already, it's funny, I actually had one person particularly, they did sub over the weekend, and then they left a comment on a video, you upload too much. I was like, so let me see, I do a podcast, like 2 to 3 gameplay videos in the morning, 2 gameplay videos at night, and a daily wraps. That's what, like 5 to 8 videos a day. Like, no.
Oh shit, Bad Luck says that Phil said disgusting. I didn't fucking realise that. I'm sorry for missing that. That's a double bingo. Fucking hooray for that. We are fat. We're 6 away. We're 6 away from a full house now. And that's a double bingo with disgusting being ticked. So fucking hooray for that. So I mean, I'm saying, if I miss things, guys, tag me in chat in case I miss things on a card. I don't mind pausing sometimes and going back to check something in case I missed it in a card. You know, missed Phil saying something or doing something. Sometimes I do miss things because I am a dumb bastard.
No, you should do 1 video a day. Okay, well, sorry. Sorry, that's not my style. You know, I break up my gameplay to 1-hour chunks for a reason. I have a very large on-demand viewership after the fact. That's probably just as big as my live viewership, if not bigger. And they're used to 1-hour chunks, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I can't please everyone, right? I just can't. Some people want huge unedited streams. Some people like the way I break it up. A lot of people just watch the podcast. They don't want to watch the podcast and gameplay all in one chunk. They want to separate it. That's why I do the separate videos. So you can't please everyone all the time, right? And I apologize to those who are newcomers who don't like that formula. That's my style. That's how we're doing it. That's how most people like it. Okay, so sorry, but welcome. Anyone who is legit new and checking stuff out, I actually noticed I did get a bunch of new Twitter followers too. And it's like, so you guys realize I like barely use my Twitter, right? Like all I do is I post up schedules and when I'm going live with a stream, and every once in a while I'll do a tweet that's something else. And it's hilarious because it seems like every once in a while when I do those tweets, a lot of the times they go viral, like the freaking Oscars tweet last year, which was so stupid in my opinion, but I don't know why it went viral. But it's no big deal, right? It's not. So I don't know why people follow me on Twitter. You're not going to get anything on there. There's no drama or anything on there. You know what I mean? So, but welcome to anyone who's legit new and interested in the content. Thanks for watching. Okay. I received a $5 tip from...
Who the fuck cares? I'm going to take Brad Bunyan's suggestion. Brad Bunyan's saying, can we take a quick look at numbers of the on-demand audience? No problem, buddy. Let's check out, because I've been saying for a long time now, well, I say a long time, I've been saying for the last month, essentially, Wolong has been doing well for Phil. It has been doing quite well for him. So, here's the numbers. So, the Daily Crap, 14 hours ago, 751 views. 18 hours ago, Level 1 Podcast, 1,000. Wolong, 458, 597, 259, that was a day ago, essentially. Like a Dragonetian, 485, 398. Phil's views aren't they that fucking massive? Some of them are not that fucking good whatsoever. The finale of Hogwarts, even though it wasn't the genuine fucking conclusion, I wonder if anyone was allowed to fucking say in Phil's fucking comments here they didn't fully complete the game. No. He only allowed 3 comments. 1,000, so over 1,000 views. 3 comments enabled. Most of those comments he wouldn't have enabled would have probably told him that Phil didn't actually complete the fucking game. Because you have to fucking be like level 34. Let's see if I can actually fucking find it. Is it this thing here? No, it's not this thing. It's before this, actually. Bear with me here. I think it's just about here. Here it is here.
Okay. So, there's one final quest available, I believe, and this is the final major story quest, the House Cup. Attend the end of your face at the Great Hall. Locked? Reach level 34? What level am I?
Phil was level 31. So the very final actual mission in the fucking game, he needs to be level 34. He never bothered to level up properly or adequately, and so he tried to do a side mission to try and level up. In fact, he tried to fucking upgrade his gear, which does not actually give you levels as far as I'm aware. Like, he went to his, like, room of requirement, and if I can try to upgrade all his fucking, like, you know, gear and that shit, and it was a waste of fucking time. He tried to do a quick side mission, but it fucking took too long for him. He gave the fuck up. So even though he's like behind an hour and 13 into the fucking video, and he's like, I fucking thought I was finished with this shit, you know, and he fucking just quits essentially right near the fucking end here.
Oh my god. Okay, it's our buddy. I thought it was another group of wizards.
And by the way, Phil should not be fucking dying here. Although he ran out of heals. Phil was quite neglectful of trying to make sure he had plenty of heals available. This was, in my opinion, a rage quit. I wouldn't call it a rage quit exactly, but it was a rage quit because Phil wanted to be finished with the game. He thought he was done with the game altogether, but he dies here and just says, no, you know what, I'm not going back to it, I'm done.
Ready your wands. The fight has only...
There is another group here.
He is so bad, he's so terrible at dealing with multiple enemies. Especially if you've got no heals left, and you've got multiple enemies fucking around you. You should be using absolute, in my opinion anyway, you should be making the absolute most of throwing shit at people because I can fucking damage them quite a lot. You should be rolling a lot. Anytime you fucking see an unblockable spell fucking going, you roll the fuck out of the way. You fucking make sure you fucking press that button to block anyone fucking trying to just shoot you randomly in the fucking back like it fucking happened to him there. But Phil is just so focused on like, I'm gonna tank it and kill this one guy in front of me.
There's a dog biting my ass with my full life bar. Wow.
So the warning's right there. The warning is right fucking there for Phil.
There's a dog biting my ass with my full life bar. Wow.
There it is. There's a warning there. If he presses the fucking button, like to fucking cast a shield, he blocks this fucking spell coming in. It's telling him, look, you need to fucking press this button. You're about to get fucking hit with a spell. Either fucking press this button to fucking block it, or press another button to dodge it. He has two options here. He does neither. They shot him in the ass. He dies. And that's the end of the game and he quits.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hogwarts Legacy is a great game. It really, really takes the world of the wizarding.
And that's, he's just fucking saying, I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with it. It's a great game, but it's too fucking long. I'm done. Jesus Christ, man. If someone's making this aside, don't play with it, you know, I really want somebody to fucking, you know, fucking, was it Denzel Washington, you know what I mean, training day? Just to fucking, you know, going, hey, they shot me in the ass. And that'll be the end of the fucking this aside, don't play, that's it. Just insert that in there.
So this person just tipped me $5 as I actually wanted to come over. I heard about you from the whole side-scroller situation, and I just want to check out your content today. Welcome. If you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm just going to forewarn you, okay? I should forewarn any newcomer today. I'm playing Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. I don't like this game. I'm literally playing this because my audience wanted to see me tough through it, felt that I could persevere through it and beat it, which I am. It looks like I'm going to beat it today, but I really don't like this game. I think the game has a ton of problems and shortcomings. It's just not as good as a FromSoft game, which it's trying to be. So I call it out a lot for its shortcomings, and a lot of people have issue when someone's vocally critical of a game, and especially in the moment, might rage a little bit. I do. You know, I'll scream, I'll get angry. If the game is being annoying to me, I'm going to call it out for that. And so, oh, you're not being fair. Well, no, I don't hate the game. I just don't like it. There's a difference between I dislike it or I really hate it. I don't hate this game. But that's the kind of gameplay you're about to get after the podcast ends here. If you want to have a nice, interactive, relaxing stream, come by tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. okay? We're going to play Oblivion for a couple of hours. This has been one of my most enjoyable, relaxed, laid-back, interactive playthroughs that I've ever done with my viewers. We just kind of talk while I play. They help me with the game, but we have other conversations that are fun. That's the nice, relaxing style of stream that I really enjoy doing as well. So I like being variety. I like having the rage-inducing shit, but also doing the relaxing stuff. I like the balance. So you might like that better. If the rage isn't your cup of tea, come back later tonight. You'll get something completely different. I think eventually you'll find something you like because I put out so much content that you'll probably find something in the mix there. Okay, but welcome. Thank you. Very nice that you actually contributed before you even really watch anything new. I really appreciate that, and thanks for watching. Okay, so right now, as an update, the live poll that we got going, 65% of the viewers who have voted, we got about 250 voters roughly who voted so far, want to see...
Finally, we have a confirmation of update. Phil says live update. We can tick off update. Thank fuck. It has been driving me mad all fucking day. I'm not going to fucking lie. It's all day. All bingo. Because I've been convinced that he said it before, and yet I couldn't tick it because I couldn't clarify. But now we have it.
Resident Evil 4 on PS5. About 35% want an Xbox Series X. And I wonder what the reasoning is there. I wonder if there's a particular reason, like someone had said, I guess there's control issues on Xbox. But outside of that, I wonder what else, right?
Tetris piece. The Tetris piece is living on here. We've got one little random, so we need Phil to say, hate to say, and that just leaves us with a Tetris piece.
Okay. I got a $1.25 tip here. So I got a $1.25 tip from an anonymous tipper. Your stream numbers for level 1 podcasts are getting steadily higher. Right now, as I send the tip, we have over 500 people watching. We do. I don't know where you guys are coming from. I'd like to hear from you. If you're a newcomer to the show and you're just, you're swinging by to check it out, I'd like to hear where you're from. Did someone send you over?
You want people to fucking dox themselves to fucking tell you where they're from?
Did you just hear casually about all the drama? Because, by the way, I'm not doing any more drama. I'm done with it.
Yeah, you said that every single fucking day since Thursday, Phil. We're not believing you, that's right.
We're here to have fun and just, play games and relax. We're not here to freaking do drama every day. I'm not all about that. Despite what you may hear in other places, I'm totally nothing like that at all. J Stime 08 so I recommend you play Wolong for the day and Oblivion is a chill stream at night. What do you think? That's what I'm doing. That's the schedule. It's like he just read the schedule back to me. Okay, so we got through all the shout-outs so far. Thanks to everyone who supported the stream so far. I really appreciate that. Now we're going to open up to open Q&A for about 15 or...
Hey, Q&A time. Everyone's favourite segment during the Level 1 podcast. So much dead there, but Phil fucking scans the chat for some relevant questions to answer.
12 minutes, maybe a little longer, we'll see, before we get to the gameplay. So, if you want to talk with me or ask me a question, please tag me in the chat. And, let's talk, let's chat. Let's see what you guys, what's on your mind. Give me your burning questions. Don't let them burn inside you and consume you with the flames of inquisitiveness. Instead, expunge the burning sensation out of your esophagus into the chat.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
And let's see what you guys have to say. Daniel says, I actually discovered you through your Hogwarts streams a couple days ago. I didn't know anything about this drama. And you know what? Thankfully, it's not going to be any more, so... Yeah. Ice Cube said, if you were a dentist and a Street Fighter character, what would be the best move to remove a bad tooth and it can't be a dragon uppercut? The best move to remove a tooth. The dental noogie. You go. You bop their head till the tooth pops out of the jaw. I don't know. Ronnie says, may the Dutch brothers... May... What? Oh, no. Ronnie, do you have sad news about your pet cat? Oh, no. I mean, Ronnie, you can say whatever you want in the chat. That's fine if you want to announce it, but that's sad, man. It sounds like there's going to be a sad story about a pet cat, and that's going to be a downer, but it is what it is. We're here for you, man. Oh, man. He says both his cats, Blade and Kahlua, have passed away in the last year. That's really sad.
I've been told by Warder Weirdo to slow it down. This is where he apparently cries. Okay, we'll go normal speed. We'll go normal speed.
It's as I've said, and a lot of people don't understand it, if they never had a pet, or, a pet that's like a really social member of the family.
Is he really going to fucking, like... I might not be able to fucking endure this shit. I'm not even going to fucking lie. My dog's no well right now, and I'm hoping it's just a wee small thing, but he's an old boy, he's like fucking 16, you know what I mean? So you never fucking can tell with dogs like that, And he's been sick for the last couple of days, he can't keep food down at all, he's trying his best to fucking but he's no himself, he's no fucking himself, so we're just hoping it's a small wee thing. But if Phil goes on and tries to fucking make us into some sort of fucking pity me because I'm going to cry segment, I might just need to fucking take a step away.
Because, you could have a pet, and it's like a bird in a cage or, you know, a hamster. And even then, you can have a really close emotional attachment. But I feel like when you have like a cat or a dog, like that becomes like a member of the family. Like, I mean, I know some people make fun of me for saying this. I really think of Jasper as kind of like my son. Obviously, he's not a human, but I think.
Guys, I'm going to take off my headphones. I can't be arsed for this. Tell me when he stops talking about this, please. Please keep an eye on the card. But I don't want to hear this.
Of him like that, like I can take care of him, and you know he there's that loving relationship that you had. And when you lose a family member, even if it's a pet, it can be just as devastating as losing a close member of your family that's a human. It really can be. And what I will say, I say the same thing every time, and I know it doesn't make anything better, all right? But as someone who has lost both pets and other family members at the same time, right? You know, I've been through it all. My best advice that I can give to anyone who's lost someone meaningful in their life is focus in on the best moments, on all those meaningful moments you had with that pet, you had with that person. Remember them for the good times. Because if you keep those good memories alive, the things you learned from them, the laughter you had with them, if you keep that with you forever and you think about how that changed you as a person to make you a better person, then they're never really gone. Now look, I'm tearing up. Every time I say this, I tear up. Because then I start thinking about the ones that I've lost, you know? But it's true. If you keep their memory alive by thinking about everything they ever did to make you a better person, then, you know what I mean? Their memory will never be lost and they'll always be with you. And now I'm going to cry. God damn it, it happens every time. Like literally like clockwork. This happens every single time I bring it up. I'm such a damn softie. I know. It's like, it really is like a command response. I think about, you know, my not my godparents, my great aunt, my great uncle. You know, I think about my friend T. Then I think about some of the pets that I've lost when I was younger, you know, and it hits you. Anyway. Now I have to stop crying so I can, you know, stop being a sissy on the stream and I can finish my show. Sorry about that. Let me compose myself here for a second. But anyway, Ronnie, we're also, obviously, we're sorry for your loss, your family's loss. And, you know, hopefully, you know, you know, you'll always keep them in mind, you know? No, I hear you, Goldfish. You're absolutely right. As you get older, and I'm knowing, you know, as I get older, and you start to lose people around you, like when you're young, you think nothing ever changes, right? When you're a youngster, right, you think, oh man, everything in life is forever. And then as you start getting older and people start getting sick and passing away, and life changes and you fall out of touch with people and you lose contact, and or you find out that people actually are no longer with us who you used to be friendly with, and you're like, oh my God, it all kind of hits you. The whole reality of the human condition and everything. You're like, oh my God, man. But, you know, that's life. It really is. It's a part of life. Okay. So, let's move on. So I stop blubbering. If anyone else would like to ask me a question, if you could hit me with a tag me in the chat, I'd appreciate that.
Apparently he's stopped. So, sorry guys, he's apparently stopped talking about it now. Okay, I don't usually have to fucking do that. That's how they are to. So, I thought as long as I don't miss anything in the card, we can crack on. But I just no. Okay, we'll just crack on, mate. Cheers, guys. Thanks for that.
Oh, Ronnie, I'm sure, man. I'm absolutely sure that's horrible. But you know, you're doing what's best for them, right? Right? Blockbuster is coming back. I don't know about that. Not as a full-time business. I haven't heard that at all. I don't even know how that would succeed because people don't want physical copies of movies. My favorite Resident Evil 4 boss? Oh, man. I don't know. I played it last year. I'll tell you when I play the game. I don't know. Oh, my nose is now all stuffy because I got teary-eyed. No, Daniel, here's the thing. He says, would we ever get a second cat, or we are a one pet kind of guy? Well, first of all, it's not me, it's we. It's me and my wife. It's not that we wouldn't want another cat. It's that Jasper very much is the kind of cat that wants to be the only cat. He is a grade A example of what they call the attention-seeking cat, the party cat.
Attention, you're fucking calling a cat a goddamn attention seeker. Have you fucking looked at yourself lately, Phil? Fuck me, man. Jesus Christ. Cats do take after owners after all, I guess.
The mojito cat, we've actually heard. So basically what it means is, he wants to be the center of attention at all times. No matter what we're doing, he wants to be with us. He does not like being apart from us. And even if it's something that he shouldn't be involved in, we're both eating breakfast in our kitchen, off the kitchen counter. He jumps on the counter, starts walking back and forth over the food. What are you doing? Right? My wife's trying to cook. He jumps. He's got to be involved in the cooking, all over the place. It's dinner. He jumps on the table. We're eating. Like, no, this is not time to be up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 1,000,000% the kind of cat he is. And he does get very upset if we're paying attention to something that he's not involved in. Seriously, like, he gets jealous. So if we had another cat and we paid attention to that other cat, he would be so upset. I guarantee you, he'd be the kind of cat, he would immediately act out. He would start doing bad behaviors, probably like pooping and peeing places he's not supposed to, trying to scratch stuff up. You know what I mean? Bad behaviors that you're not supposed to do, that he doesn't do now, but he would do it because he felt like, oh, what is this? How dare you, take away from attention for me? So, stupid nose. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it would make much sense to get a second cat with the kind of cat that he is. And the other thing is, so we debated, should we get another pet? Could we get like I used to have hamsters. I love hamsters. I think they're awesome. The problem is hamsters are natural prey animals for him, right? A bird, same exact situation. Fish, same exact situation. Every little small animal is a natural prey animal for a domestic cat. So you would be putting that cat into a situation where that cat is constantly tempted with bad behaviors that are part of its instinct. So that's why we've held back. We would like to maybe get another pet, and we're like, it just doesn't make sense because he's going to torture the poor cat. We don't want him to have Jasper be tortured, and have animals around that, he would, that he's going to want to naturally go after,
So, in case anyone's curious how the gameplay's going, Phil just started a poll asking which hat is Wolong best. That doesn't count necessarily for the bingo for $15+ in tips, because, it's meant to be during the fucking podcast, before he starts recording for gameplay. So, he's going to start play gameplay, we are essentially 20 minutes away from Phil beginning gameplay from this point in time. So he needs to fucking make another $5 from then. But he's got $100 at this fucking point in time at live. So just to let you guys know that. So basically, it's done double. It's been far better today than it was yesterday in terms of getting money from his dent heads.
What I'm saying?
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Brad Burning for the super chat. He says he's projecting onto a cat. It's just sometimes when Phil goes in, sometimes you can be hit with a topic at a bad fucking time. Like normally I'd be able to fucking endure Phil talking about that kind of thing. But it's just a case of bad timing, because right now, it was kind of like when Phil used his parents as a tool to elicit sympathy, saying they're not fucking well and all that shit, And then not long, my old man, my dad passed away not long before all that had happened. So Phil's pretending his parents are fucking dying. Meanwhile, I've fucking, So that was kind of, I think it rubbed me the wrong way, big time, massively. I know it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, but it sticks out and resonates with me as to a horrible example of what Phil was like as a person. To, fucking utilise that kind of thing. He uses these kind of fucking things. It's just bad timing in your own life. Sometimes hearing what Phil says and does, and also right now as well, my wee dog's no fucking doing great, and Phil's fucking using that as some sort of fucking tool to elicit something in his own fucking stream. It's like, nah. I could have easily, it's one of those things where also you guys are here to enjoy bingo, and you guys aren't here to fucking hear me, rabbit on about, my wee dog who's no well. But it's never here on there, we're here for bingo, you know what I mean? But Phil fucking, that's what I'm saying, it's bad timing because Phil's using it for his own fucking means, and it's like, okay, I don't need to hear this right fucking now. That's one of the only times I can remember actually having to take out my headphones and not endure Phil. It's very weird doing that for me, but anyway, Phil's fucking doing great, as you can see with fucking Wolong. Jesus, projecting onto a fucking cat. Phil doesn't care about Ellen but himself. Let's be real here. He proved that with fucking how he dealt with Cat. When he said this shit on the fucking, podcast, podcast, Side Scrollers interview, fucking saying his fucking wife is like, where's the fucking detractors googling about the fucking restraining order shit, he clearly fucking showed that he only cares about himself and making how he, himself look fucking better in that situation. He would throw even his goddamn wife under a fucking bus there at the mercy of fucking detractors to try and make himself look fucking better. To who? To the eyes of the fucking Side Scrollers guys? Who are fucking dunking at this fucking point? Fuck off. Just fuck off, Phil. And yeah, there you go. I retweeted. This is it. I might even give it a wee retweet. It's 99 likes, saying go from FBI, 1 like away from going viral. Yeah, at least by DSP standards. But yeah. Okay, anyway, on with the bingo. We're no far away. Brad Bunning says, I was talking about him saying Jasper is an attention seeker and hates when people pay attention to their cats. Like, Farrell, exactly. Yeah, as I'm saying though, it's like, look who's fucking talking about the attention seeking side of things, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it's just 1 like away from Bubbles, it wouldn't count. I mean, it has to be before recording for gameplay. Like, even though he's at 97 likes right now, we are miles behind. It would have to fucking happen before Phil starts recording for gameplay. I don't think it would, so nah, in fact, I know it's not. So yeah, we're not getting enough free space for the bubbles getting blown, sadly.
He would, that he's going to want to naturally go after. You know what I'm saying? The tractor back.
Oh yeah, we actually have a burp though, so we can add a burp to fucking, one more burp. Who knows, make burp up a fucking storm now and fucking give us a free space there.
He's going to want to naturally go after. You know what I'm saying? The tractor Baxter says, I have 5 snakes in my house. You might want to go take care of that. Catch them. They shouldn't just be going all around your house loose. That's pretty dangerous. Ronnie has a crazy hamster story for us. As long as it's not bad. If it's a nice hamster story, great. If it's not, I don't know if we want to hear it. I already cried once. You really? Is this the DSP Niagara Falls show? You're trying to make me cry constantly?
Shut up, bitch!
Toy 2 Legacy says, I treat my cat like my own child. I had her since she was a little kitten and she still sleeps on my stomach. It's her safe space. That's cute. That's so cute. Ronnie, it's up to you. Nico says, DSP cries it. There you go. DSP cries it. There you go. That's actually a new show where people tell me sad stories and I cry every single time. DSP cries it.
The sad fact is, he actually might fucking do that. He's actually the type of fucking cunt that might fucking do that.
Now that would be unique. How many people do that? You just came up with a new show. There we go. DSP cries it. I actually really like that. But the problem is it's only going to work a couple times. Like after a while I'll be desensitized. I won't cry anymore, right? Oh my goodness. How did I make the DSP tries it intro? Did I take my voice and edit it? I mean, yes and no. What I really did is it's just my voice at different octaves, like DSP tries it, DSP tries it, DSP tries it, and then just playing it over each other. That's all. That's all it is. John says we have to keep escalating the sadness. Yeah, I mean, how much sadder and sadder can you make me? I don't even know. How much sadder can you make? Like, for example, when Ronnie was telling his story, it made me sad because it made me remember those who I've lost. But, you know. You had 2 hamsters, one called Oreo and Furball. Furball died. My parents didn't want me to experience death too soon, so they got a replacement Furball. Did it look the same? Like, did you even know the difference? Did you know that they had done a replacement? What did the hamster look like? Because some hamsters, admittedly, those, I think they're called short hair hamsters. They look very similar. They really do. A lot of them look very close to other hamsters. But I would think that you'd probably be able to tell the difference. Even as a kid, even hamsters have personalities, right? And if you have a new hamster replacing the old one, they two wouldn't even get along because they wouldn't know who they are, right? Here we go. Toad V 2020 says, forget feasting with the king. Make a new series called The Tasteful Truth. That's actually pretty good too. You guys are coming up with interesting names. The Tasteful Truth. Welcome to The Tasteful Truth. There you go. That's a good one. Wow, I like that. If you could mind me, I'm going to blow my nose for a second. Because I got post-nasal drip now because I cry.
Confirmation, if ever he required it, he would mute himself when he's fucking leaving the fucking room to go to fucking bathroom and get some fucking put alcohol in his arm, not sure, disinfectant, but he won't mute himself for fucking blowing his nose. Even though he knows he needs to blow his nose, even though he's preparing to blow his nose, it's not caught him off guard, he won't mute himself. Him muting himself lasted one entire fucking day. That saga died so fucking quick. I felt muting himself to fucking hide the bodily functions from his goddamn audience. That's how much consideration I fucking get from him. One fucking day, and he's fucking too lazy to keep it fucking going.
Oh.
Vile cunt.
Ugh. Okay. Sorry about that. I received a tip, but it is small. $1 tip, the least you can tip. And a lot of times you troll tips. Let's take a look. Hopefully it's not.
How fucking condescending. I received a tip, but it's small. The smallest you can fuck off. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got a contribution. Be fine for your fucking dick. Motherfucker, this barely worth paying attention to. It's probably a fucking detractor. If my fans do the same kind of tips as my fucking detractors with the troll tips, I'm so annoyed. If my fans are really true fans, they'll tip me more than a fucking $1. Drip Snort Phil wants me to replay it. No problem, buddy.
Okay. Sorry about that. I received a tip, but it is small. $1 tip, the least you can tip. And a lot of times you troll tips. Let's take a look. Hopefully it's not.
There you go. And then he's going to fucking read it, but let me just add one more snort. But there you go. That is what Phil said. So much fucking appreciation for the fucking troll, for the fucking $1 tip.
Someone tipped me $1 says, are you still planning on talking to Rich from VTech USA? Currently, I want to stay as far away from any possible drama whatsoever. I am not interested in anything.
He never even mentioned drama. No, you don't have to fucking bring up drama shit to talk to cunts. Hell, I sent Rich a message the other fucking day on Twitter. I don't think he would have fucking seen it. I don't even know if he's acknowledged it. I'm sure Rich gets a lot of fucking Twitter messages all the fucking time. But I sent him a fucking message just, saying, like, I went and said to him, I'll show you what I said to him. Fuck it, I'll share that shit. Hold on. I have nothing to hide. I wasn't trying to, like, encourage him to fucking do anything, you know what I mean? But I'll just show you what I fucking said. It's just... So 2 seconds, I'll show you. Let me pull it up. There we fucking go. Hold on a second, where are we? Nope, not there. There we go, found it. I'll fucking find it. I'll fucking find it, shit. There we go, hold on. So, Richard Martier. So I said to him, I know you're trying to help Phil, but he's too damn stubborn to listen. He's a control freak. I hope all's good with your family. That comes first before anything daft on the internet. That's all I said. Phil doesn't need to fucking have drama shit related to Rich in order to fucking talk to him. It doesn't need to be fucking related to fucking drama. You can fucking talk to Rich about anything. You can fucking talk to him about fucking Xbox or PlayStation. What's the fucking better one? You can talk to him about a certain fucking game. You can talk to him about anything for fuck's sake. Talk to him about Street Fighter for fuck's sake. But no, Phil automatically, immediately associates it with drama. You only fucking talk to Rich because you fucking reached out to him and apologised or whatever. And he's like, I want to stay away from that drama as much as fucking possible. What the fuck, man? Phil just automatically assumes talking to anyone equals drama. He is fucking broken mentally. This person has no fucking concept of how to fucking just socialise with anyone on the internet ever again. Apart from maybe one person. Probably fucking, what's his that fucking weirdo that fucking lets him react to his fucking shitey content. Those top 10 countdowns, that fucking name-changing weirdo.
at all. I want to make content for my own channels. That's my own, which means gameplay, react content, that kind of stuff. That's it. I have no interest whatsoever in doing anything outside of that. I just want things to get back to normal and reduce the amount of drama to the minimal possible, like 0. So no, I'm not interested in anything like that whatsoever. And I'm saying that publicly to everyone out there. All right, it has nothing to do with anyone, but I just want no drama. I'm done with it. I don't want to have conversations. I don't have nothing. I want to make content for my viewers, and that's it. All right. Oh, see, that happens, Ronnie. You're absolutely right. That happens. He says the 2 hamsters fought and ended up, like, biting and eating each other. That happens with hamsters. Hamsters can be very territorial. Hamsters can bond, but hamsters can also have issues with new hamsters. So you could have 2 hamsters and they fight and kill each other. It happens. Like, if they were there together since, like, they were younger, maybe they'll get along. Like, I had 2 hamsters. One was named Raisin and one was named Cinnamon. They were the same kind of hamster, dwarf hamsters. But they were together from when they were very youngsters. One was the alpha, one was kind of the beta, meaning one was the one that would eat everything, get big, and the other one was kind of small. But that's how they, like rodents have that kind of a relationship. Now, hamsters typically don't live together forever. They get to an age where they want to be separated. These 2 lived together their entire lives. They actually got along. They wrestled and stuff over it. It was funny. They would wrestle and squeak, but they never actually hurt each other. But, yeah, you know, we got to a point where, for example, if you introduce a 3rd hamster, likely that's it. The hamsters are going to fight. That's just how it is. Hamsters are very, very territorial. They don't want any intruders or anything. Sometimes they eat their young, and I know that sounds disgusting, but it's true. When I was young, I had 2 pet hamsters when I was a kid. We were told by the pet store that they were both female. They were wrong. One was male and one was female. They had babies, and the mother ate most of the babies. There was like 2 that survived. One we kept and one we gave away. And sadly, the one that we kept was a runt and died within like 6 months. Sad. It was cute as hell, but very small and very sad. That's just what happens. It's just kind of the natural order of stuff. It's weird, I know, but that's why these animals have so many young. I know that sounds weird and harsh. It is. Like, that's nature. Why do you think, you know, humans typically only have 1 or 2 kids at a time, but like dogs, cats, hamsters have like 1 million, right? It litters. There's a reason. Yeah, I don't know the scientific reason, but I know they do it. It's really disgusting and messed up. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think it's time to end the Level 1 podcast for today. You've been a great audience. I want to say thanks for your interaction. Thanks for the discussion. Thanks for understanding that today it's time to move on to just the normalcy of everything. No more drama, correct? So thank you for that. All right, guys. Thanks so very much. Let's end the show. However, I do want to say thank you very much for putting up with me through those cold winter months, but now it is actually time to get just a little bit hoppy.
I don't even know what else to say, you know?
Okay, enough of that. All right, so before we begin, I think I should go disinfect my arm again, because now, you know, it stopped bleeding and everything, but I should probably just double disinfect it just to be sure that his claws didn't get me too bad. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, my whole arm's chopped up here. Jasper jumped on me and the chair at the same time. He chopped me up. I was bleeding for a little while there, but I stopped bleeding. But I'm like, yeah, I should probably disinfect again a second time just to be safe. So I'm just going to go dab my arm with a little bit more alcohol. And then we're going to get started. We're not going to take a break here. I'm just going to go dab my arm with alcohol, and then we're going to jump right back into Wolong. Only 2 major story missions left. And then the final, I guess if people are saying there's like a gauntlet of bosses at the end of the game. So, ooh, excuse me. So you guys voted. You said PS5 version of Resident Evil 4 Remake, huh? I mean, if you really want that, we'll do it. I haven't played on PS4 I haven't played on PS5 in a very long time. So it would give us a reason to play on PS5 again for the first time in months and months. I guess that's fine. I'm down for that. So really, we're going to be using all 3 consoles. I'll be playing Resident Evil 4 Remake on PS5, Metroid Prime Remaster on Switch, and then I'll be playing my chill playthroughs of Oblivion and Like a Dragon Ishin on Xbox. So we're going to be alternating between all 3 in a circle. Interesting. No, definitely, Resident Evil 4 Remake is not on Game Pass. It is not. Capcom does not have any agreement with Game Pass or anything like that. Trust me, they want their money for this one. They're charging everyone $70 for this one. Okay, give me a second, everyone. What I'm going to do is just run back to the bathroom, grab some alcohol, cotton balls, disinfect my arm a second time, and then we're going to jump back into Wolong. Sound good? Jasper's in the closet. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to mute the mic. I'll literally be right back in a minute, and then we'll get started. Okay.
And he has now run away into fucking do that boring ass fucking shit. I guess he'll be back very soon.
before we do.
Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. He's come back. Fucking ready for that. Let's see the arm again, I guess. Show your war wounds.
All right. Back. We're about to jump into gameplay, but before we do, it looks like a tip had rolled in.
Oh, you might get to be able to tick off the $15+ in tips after all. Hold on. He's not going to show off the arm. No, not yet anyway.
Here we go. From Mishael, a $5 tip, and he says it's woe long time. Thank you to me.
And that is, I mean, that means we can tick off $15+ in tips because he's not recording for gameplay yet. That brings us over the $15 threshold. We're probably getting at least $15+ in tips before recording for gameplay.
Mishael for a $5 tip. I appreciate that. Let's get that added to our running total for the day. Not the top tip. We already added a $5 anonymous tip earlier. Very much appreciated, though. Thank you for the support. Remember, that is...
Not the top tip. I love how I felt the need to mention that. He was compelled to make sure his audience are aware. You know, that's not the top tip of the day, actually. You know, you could have done better than that, Mishael. I'm not going to be able to add your name to the fucking leaderboard because you didn't fucking improve on the top tip of the fucking day, you fucking moron. So you don't get your fucking name typed on the fucking board, Mishael.
That is completely incorrect. Remember, with Wolong, I played the game because you guys wanted it. I don't like this game. And I appreciate those who have come out and continue to support the playthrough. Because honestly, again, I would have liked to have played other games earlier. And I stuck in here with it because you guys wanted it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the ride. I haven't. I'm just being honest here. I just have not really liked it. It does feel like a subpar game to me, like a knockoff, like something trying to be something it's not. It's just not that good. But I do appreciate those of you who have been here and have supported these streams. And now we're going to head into the end of it, right? If anything, hey, I got a bunch of Game Pass credit for this, right? Pretty good. I wonder how many hundreds of points I've gotten for playing this. It has mixed reviews on Steam. I'm not shocked to hear that. It's not, like I said, it's just not as solid as other games you would want, like, of this style. It doesn't feel as stable of a game. It has a lot of wonkiness to the controls, the physics, the camera. It's kind of annoying. And the frame rate, my god, every time the frame rate dips, you just can't parry anything. Like, dude, the whole game's based on parries, and then it has a variable frame rate that screws you up. Like, what were they thinking there? Okay. I think we had already leveled everything up, correct? I think we had already done everything in the Hidden Village. We were ready to go right into the next stage. I think so. Let's check it. Ladies and gents, welcome to the endgame of Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
He is now recording for YouTube. Well, I say he's now recording for YouTube. He was recording an hour ago at least. Yeah, we were fucking miles behind. But that's the end of Bingo though, sadly guys. We are 4 away from a full house. No siege mode, no Phil saying likes, in fact, or hate to say. Basically, a lot of this fucking stream was just Phil being a fucking victim mode engaged. Fucking boring ass shit. Let's refresh the stream and see how well Phil's doing in current time.
One-stop shop for all things gaming.
$100, $25 from Snagalophagus, whoever the fuck that is. And yeah, there you fucking go. My point going to 1 Minute Man as well, knowing him. But there you go. $100 dues for Philly Burnell.
All things. I certainly don't play every genre. I don't really do puzzle games.
Boring. Okay, I'm fucking done with Phil. Fuck that cunt. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna peace out there, guys. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about thumbnails. You got fucking Jasper channeling his inner fucking, kung fu kitty and just, slashing the shit out of Phil. And you got this as well, this fucking potentially exploitable for nefarious reasons kind of thumb, image from people. The funny thing is, I already have tomorrow's thumbnail sorted. It's the one from yesterday where Phil was reaching out to the camera. Posky's asking when did he get attacked by the cat. He got attacked by the cat like fucking halfway through his pod. It was like within the first half an hour or so of his podcast. Jasper was trying to fucking scale him and fucking missteps and just slashed the crap out of his arm with his back paws. It was a thing of beauty. It really was. But yeah, I'm pretty certain Snort Hogan or Aquateel or whoever, they'll be definitely clips. There may even be clips available now of it, who knows, but yeah. I'm pretty certain you'll be able to find a clip of it very, very soon, if not already, possibly, on some detractor channel. But yeah, I'm going to peace the fuck out, guys. Thank you very much for joining us on DSP Bingo Antics. I do appreciate that. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, we couldn't start off the week with a full house, but it was still a strong card anyway. And as always, tomorrow I'll be back for some more robust bingo content tomorrow. But until then, guys, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday, how you wish to spend it. I'm going to end things, so I always end things by playing in a Notorious PIG contributions made by the excellently talented Pixar Animations. But yeah, thank you guys as well for being here for chat. Thank you for keeping me right in the card. Thank you for contributions as well. I'll be back tomorrow, but until then, enjoy the rest of your Monday, as I said, and I'm gonna fuck the fuck off now and just, rest up and make sure all is well here. But yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant, fucking gone.